try. There you are. Looks like you push all my curtains to the side. When I learned to listen, it broke my heart. Now it's your turn. It's your turn. Call me fighter, I thought you. Call me lover, I'll take you for a drink or two. Get older, it feels good.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you all for coming out tonight. We've got a wild show for you all, so let's throw it over to Jack.
Roller skate to Monteville. Hold my kiss tonight. Hold my baby, I love you. See a smile so bright. If you truly love me, why'd you trade me to fight? If it wasn't in my mind, what do you seem right?
When I try to look sly,
Let's move this over.
curtains to the side, to the side. When I try to look sly, then you push all my curtains to the side, to this side. Call me fighter, call me lover. You'll get older.
Truth about me and the truth about you, 'cause you're a brand new species. Big cat, space Nazis, Robert Stack, God damn it, Leonard Nimoy, call me back. I try to call you every day, I'm rehearsing what to say when the truth comes.
Let's move this over.
Working on a unified theory, if I make it through tonight, everybody's gonna hear me out, 'cause I'm the right one. Touchstone telephone. I'm the only one on your AM radio. I'm crying now, authentic tears. They flow out of
Hello, everybody. It's let's hold on. This is really important. Give it. Try shaking it. Try shaking it. Try shaking it. Come on. Try shaking it. Yeah! Yes! He got it. He got it. 5 gifteds from Kringy, baby. Oh my god. Kringus with 5 gifteds kicking us off. That's very kind of you. 5 gifteds. Welcome in. The subscription count on this channel is going into a crazy zone where it could be 500, which is fucking insane considering where I, just a short time ago, and now we're like closer to 500 than 400. I'll say that much. Isn't that crazy? But welcome. Listen, it's Sorcery Sunday. It's Sorcery Sunday. Let's switch to jazz. It is Sorcery Sunday, and that means that for the first time...
I just got 3 things to say.
Yeah!
God bless our troops.
Yes!
God bless America.
Yes!
And gentlemen, start your engine!
I think it cuts off a little early. It cuts off a little earlier than I thought.
Obama Ball, celebrating the gay President Barack Obama
loves. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, Spence. Great to see you guys. Hey, can I tell you? I'm just gonna be up front, okay? I'm in a bad shape, okay? This stream might suck. Am I high? Let me explain what's happening, okay? 2 things are happening right now. One,
Let's move this over.
thanks for the resub, Jake. I'm in love with you. I feel like more people could be telling me that they're in love with me. That could be happening more. Obama Ball, celebrating the gay President Barack
Turn that
Obama.
big old red ass up and spread and folding the big old red ass cheeks. Farting, squirting and farting, squirting and farting. Got that dookie hole soaking wet. You throwing that back and it's gripping and hugging the dick. Making it grip
Loud.
and fart, grip and fart. I still got it gripping and farting. Every stroke I'm hitting the core making it fart. Every stroke I'm hitting the core making it fart. Every stroke I'm hitting the core in the bottom of the pussy making it fart and
It's
fart
really
and fart.
loud.
You moan and moan and moan.
Okay, should I make it quieter? I feel like it might be smart to make one quieter. When it cuts out and it sounds like he accidentally hung up. Longer, louder? I cannot make it longer or louder. I promise you, I'm not making it louder. Is it over? I muted? Listen, I'm sorry about that one. To be fair, to me though, it's fucking funny. It's fucking very funny. All right, so I apologize to anyone who was watching with, their children or maybe their pastor. Anyone from church, basically. I don't want you to get in trouble because you were watching it from church, in church. Loop it? It's already 40 seconds long. It's so long. I'm watching this with Carman. I'm watching with the Lord of Hosts.
Jack off right now.
That's all right. That's all right. So, there's new alerts on the stream. I added a bunch. I'm planning on adding more. There is this. I added 3 new bit sounds. So 500 or more gets a special noise now. 501 specifically gets a special noise. And then 600, I think it's 600 or more, gets a very special noise. So, just... Because it used to be that no matter how many bits someone gave, it was the same... Yeah! Really good. Really good. Really good.
You suck. Meet my bootylicious son, Nick.
That one's good. And then the 500 is the other son. The 500 is the other son from the other episode. Are you allowed to say the F slur in this chat? Now, I want you to think about the question you just asked. Because I feel like if you search your heart, you might have the answer. If you just search your heart, you might figure it out. You might be able to deduce it in a Holmesian style. Anyway, so thank you all. I mean, level 4 hype train, jeez. Oh my god, Doit is here. Everyone, Doit just showed up in chat. Fucking, here comes fucking Doit in chat, right? Hello, Doit. Hello, Doit. Oh my god, Chris P. With 5 gifteds, and I hope this guy gets it lit. Hey, Chris, are you the Chris from the highlight reel? Or are you, I don't know. Because that's also Chris P, but I don't know anyone online. No, you wish? But he's also, you know him? Oh, okay. But hey, thanks for the 5 gifteds. Chris P, hey, that's how I like my damn bacon. Doit Urgel. Doit Urgel. We're 99% to the last hype train record? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. I've been live for 2 minutes. That doesn't sound right at all. That doesn't seem right. He's Papa Pichu. Is that his real name? Because that sounds like a Crash Bandicoot boss.
This is my gorgeous son, Josh.
Yes.
Just a bastard.
Thanks for the follow, Chicken Man. Can I tell you, that's the funniest, like, that is the funniest song anyone has ever written. That song is so funny. 'Cause I am just a bastard. It's like the most royalty-free emo music. You go on YouTube, you search royalty-free emo music with vocals, and it shows up. Yeah, it's like a Shadow the Hedgehog track. That is actually a great comparison. So, to explain my state, okay?
Jesus Christ, that's
this
the
one,
biggest
okay, this
Beatle
one
I've
is
ever
still
seen,
Beatle I've ever
but no
seen.
matter,
Thank you, Ray.
Right? This is what it's all about.
Thank you, Ray. But Jesse, I like your shirt. It's a good shirt. To sip that lean, I'm a zombie. Listen, I did get drunk last night, and I'm hungover today. And the problem isn't that I'm hungover. I'm not really hungover anymore, but I ate too many chips. I ate a lot of chips when I was going off that Molly. It's too early. I haven't even said hello yet. I was just...
Yes, 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 dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Yes, 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 dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Stibbity dop, 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 dop. Yes, 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 dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Yes, 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 dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Stibbity dop, 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 dop. Yes, 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 dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Yes, 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 dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Stibbity dop, 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 dop. Yes, 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 dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Yes, 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 dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double.
So I was hungover. I ate too many chips. Also, what kind of chips? Of course, it was Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. Hello, Angry Comics, first time chat, great to meet you. From the chips, it was, of course, Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. I did get chip hangover. And, you know, my dad's nickname when he was a kid was Chip. Because he was a chip off the old block. And so whenever we go to see my aunt, like my aunts, they're like, oh, hi, Chip. And I'm like, that's what I freaking eat. If I just sometimes. Anyway, so listen, I'm dealing with that. I also am terrified to do a video game stream. I haven't broken the React format for anything except event streams in a long time. I think the last time was like for RE4 Remake. We did have some fun during Zelda, but like, I'm just so nervous to do it, you know? Because I always, you know, just react to the video game. Listen, it's gonna be good. Sorcery is a wonderful game. That's a lot of fun, and I'll be doing a lot of reading and voices and stuff. I want to see you play Hitman. I think there must be at least one Hitman VOD up. There must be at least one VOD of me playing Hitman. Big week ahead, JF. Now, my name isn't JF, but I appreciate the words of support, but I am not JF. I am I'm a different guy. But it is a big week. I got... Tomorrow, we have reality show special on the show. Wednesday, I'll be on the Go Off King stream. Friday is a packed freak fuck because we have so many submissions to get through and so much other stuff that I've found. And then Saturday is freak fuck, not freak fuck. It's fucked up Jeopardy. I need to stop putting fuck into the title of every show that I do. I think that, do sponsors like that? Do sponsors when all of your branding has the word fuck in it? Anyway, Fucked Up Jeopardy is going to be on Saturday. So, look forward to it. Fuck show streamer. So, let me just say hello and thank you. Yes. Me when I get $200 for Call of Dragons on my stream. Yes. All it takes is 10 hours of 100 people's time to get me $200. Skibbity, yes. Anyway, let me do the hello joke to everyone in chat, okay? Hello, Mike. Great to see you, Monolith. And Surplus, well, it's a Sunday, okay? I don't usually stream on Sundays either. So this might be a different crew than we usually get. What's up, McCain and Bighorn? Randy, Bonky. What's up, Rubadub Turtle? Egg is here. Doink Dingus. We do have a couple of, like, Nancy and Egg. They remember the last Sorcery Sunday, which was in October, a long time ago. Christian _Gooner, Hometown Markup, Fart Arsenal, Ian, Penfold. What's up, Taniki? Sophisticated Pills, good friend Jake. Of course, Kringus. Thanks again for the subs. Nunts, Horsewet, Tonsar. What's up, Chris and Frab Gonzalez? Magna, it's Warbizzle. What's up, Ray? Afro Gunso, Cormano, EMC. What's up, ASD? And Hendrix. VOD watcher, but kind of a cool guy. Hello, Angry Comics, Little Gay Ghost. And I did sound angry when I said gay, but it's fine. R-Beat, freelance communist, wrestling coach gave me mono. Cacho is here. What's up, Cacho? Bonky, Doit. Hello, Doit. Juno, Lompzok, Hampy Hamp, Premonok, the strategy guides. What's up, E1 Dware? I don't know how to say that now, I'm really sorry. A perfect Urgle. Kind of like a Doit Urgle. Kind of like Peep Gugus Doit Urgle. Kind of a Doit Gugus. In a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it's kind of like a Peep Gugus. It's like a Tongomorphic Peep Gugus Doit. Kind of like a Tongomorphic Dugus Goik. Or Urgle-like. Right? In a lot of ways. And that's actually true. Hashtag Gugus video. Hashtag Gugus video. Welcome to GugusVideo.com. Head injury stream. I have been thinking I should do a gibberish stream. I don't know how I would pull it off, but imagine me streaming for like 4 hours and I'm just not speaking any language that exists. I'm speaking like Minionese. Like whatever the Minions language is. Great stream idea? Yeah, that wouldn't get old for me. That would be really cool after the first 5 minutes. After the first 5 minutes of doing Minionese, I think I would really start to enjoy it. Mungungal Effect stream where you're from the Mungungal Effect dimension. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. See how long you can go. Unless I had something to keep my feet to the fire, I would give up in 10 minutes. If I would need to. Why is your closet empty and open? That's where my bed is. My bed's in the closet now. I put my bed, you can see my bed. It's like pushed back in the, because I wasn't using the closet for anything. So I took the doors off the closet and I just pushed my bed in there because I'm not using it for anything. Yeah, back in the closet, okay? I can't do a good Peep impression. I can't do a Peep stream. Can we talk about this? I wanted to show this. I know that this is not and we are going to get to the game. I do have the game up. But I wanted to talk, I've shown this on stream once before. But it's Del the Funky Homo Sapien falling off the stage during a Gorillaz performance where he's doing Clint Eastwood. And I really like it. I don't see many people talk about this one, but it's really funny.
Yo, finally, Damon let me out of my cage. Now top of me is nothing cause I'm counting on
as the way he just drops out and stops doing. It did take Damon a bit. That's another thing is like, what is Damon Albarn's reaction? Like he's like looking over, he's like, oh, I should probably help him. Why is he still holding the microphone to his mouth? Why is he still, he's like, how you doing, man? Fell the Funko Homo Sapien. I don't, Funko Pop Homo Sapien. Also, what happens in the rest of the video is also funny because the backing track is still going. And then they're like, the song's over. And everyone claps.
Thank you so much for a beautiful, beautiful night.
I can totally understand where he is coming from. He's like, I gotta keep the show going. I gotta keep it going, but this is like so crazy.
Thank you so much for a beautiful, beautiful night.
Dude, didn't your friend just eat shit? Your friend just eated shit. You gotta go help your friend. You gotta go help your friend, dude. Thank you so much for a beautiful night. And meanwhile, Del has like blood coming out of his ears. Hey, thank you for a beautiful night. Did you just get here? Hold on. Go off. Did you just get here? Do you want to see Del the Funky Homo Sapien eat shit? Yeah, and then they just move on with the show. That like they don't stop the show; they just end the song. Also, what that implies to me is like they didn't. That audience didn't get to hear that song that night because Del died. You know, so what? They're not gonna do it. They better have made him do it again. They got something even better. Have you ever been to a concert? Unless you're in the front 10% of the audience, you wouldn't have seen that happen, okay? You would have seen kind of shapes, and you would have heard, time for me is nothing because I'm counting no age. Nah. And you would think, oh, there's an audio issue. You wouldn't have known what would happen. You don't know what happened, okay? They wheel him out 20 minutes later in a neck brace. He's doing the rap from like a gurney. Oh my God. No way. Really? It's that bad? No, take that away. It's that bad? Oh, that's awful. Well, he's alive now, so it's fine. He didn't die from this. So, you know, doesn't really matter. It did seem, listen, falling sucks. Unless you're Kelsey Grammer, and then it's funny. But I'm sure he didn't die. I saw him like last August or September. Like live. He did Rock the House, which was great. And it was a hologram, yeah. Anyway, this video is called Throat Singing Attempt, and we are going to get to the game.
So let's see what happens no more. Let's see.
Really good. Can you guys hear this? It's kind of quiet. He sounds like a fucking Roomba. He sounds like your neighbor's air conditioner. That's what he sounds. Does he have 3 shirts on? He's got 3 t-shirts on. They're not even different kinds of shirts. They all got the same collar. Why does he have 3 shirts on? He's cold. It's really funny to be cold, and your solution is, I'm gonna wear 3 t-shirts. Like, not a jacket or like a long sleeve shirt, but just like 3 t-shirts. And it's thick. You can tell just by looking at the shape of them. You can tell it's thick. You can tell. Okay. I'm nervous. Did you ever watch Ray on Bass videos? What is this? Oh, this is on the docket. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But we're not doing... Listen, we can't do React stuff today. We have to do the video game thing that I said I was going to do. We have to. Okay? That's the rule. That's the rule. Okay? This is Steve Jackson's Sorcery. Now, for those who might not know, this is like a choose-your-own-adventure game, like a choose-your-own-adventure book that they turned into a game, but with other mechanics that are actually in the book. I own this book. It's really good. Is there music in this game? Let's take the boy. I think we should take the boy. Is there music in this fucking game? Hold on. There should be music. Okay, maybe I need to get into the game and change some settings. Maybe I turned off the music for some reason. It's silent till it's really loud. Oh, we'll find out. Okay. Let's get into it. You have walked the wilds of Kakabad, through Kare and the spiteful backlands, all the way into Mampang. You have survived traps, thieves, serpents, and vengeful gods. And now it is here, the crown of kings. Kakabad. It is said the crown was never forged, only found by Chalana the Reformer, a lowly foot soldier who became emperor of the Eastern world. Such is the power of the crown. The air around it crackles with influence. Take it. I want. Yeah. Take it. Take it. Nah, I want it. Your destiny awaits. With the crown in your hands, you will be as powerful as Chalana. The goblins are arming, and the giants are waking, and the birdmen carving cruel daggers from stone. War will come, but you will prevent it. But then the image of the crown begins to flicker. You rush forwards. It's a trap! You startle yourself awake. You are alone, exhausted in the little hut in the outpost settlement. Your unimaginable journey is not even a single step begun. Inkle presents. Is this good? That I can see the character select thing? Steve Jackson, Sorcery. I can see like the characters. This doesn't see. I think this is broken. We're not supposed to still see the character select screen. It should definitely be making loud sounds now. Something's broken. Okay, something's really broken. Something's really broken. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, this is okay. It's broken. Okay, it's broken. Hold on. Let me try relaunching. Good start. Great start. Okay. Let's see. I think I have to start this. And then Mr. Frodo walked into he tried to boot a game. I broke it. This is a Mr. Frodo. I don't do video games. Hold on. Okay. Music is on. It's on. In my mixer, I'm just going to turn Sorcery all the way up in the mixer. Begin your adventure. Pick the boy. You've walked into Kakabat. Okay. Skip. Skip. They've carked it. There should definitely be sound right now. There should definitely be sound. This is a mobile game. Why does it... Hold on. I'm not hearing sound either, okay? It's not that I can hear it and you guys can't. Okay? It's just not making any sound at all. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's okay. It's making sound. Okay. Now I can hear the music from the game. Okay. I was worried it was broken. I can hear the music of the sorcery. I can hear the beautiful music of sorcery. Why is this broken? Why is this so broken? Hold on. Now I'm freaking out because I can't imagine what could be happening. Okay. I'm going to try re-downloading the game. That's the only thing that I can think to do. Because maybe there's an update or something. Is the music just blah, blah? Yeah, a little. Yeah, it's a tuba. It's mostly tuba stuff in the game. Okay. I'm playing the game. There we go. You don't think I could you didn't think I could fix it? Fuck off. The crown of kings. Here it is. It's the crown of kings. The air around it crackles with influence. Take it, take the crown. Yes, your destiny awaits. War will come, but you will prevent it. Then the image of the crown begins to flicker. You rush forwards. It's a trap. You're alone, exhausted, in the little hut in the outpost settlement. Your unimaginable journey is not even a single step begun. Yes, Inkle presents the only good game they ever made, because they didn't write it. It's just a book that they already got. Steve Jackson's Sorcery. That's right. Part 1, the Shamutanti Hills. That's right. Yep. It is sunrise. You dress... Is this a good... There's not music the whole time. I don't know if this is good volume. If this is too... Well, let me just pin that comment. So is this... Crank that music? I think this is a good volume. I'm just going to leave it as is. It is sunrise. You dress. But oh, by the way, what we did on last Sorcery Sunday, and if you're wondering where the 3 joke comes from, why 3 is like a meme on my stream, it's because of this game. What I'm going to do at certain points, some decisions, I'm not going to do every single decision chat makes, okay? But at some points, if we have options, because there's all sorts of options, which path to go down, what to do in certain situations, I'm going to give chat an option. And just based on what I think that everyone wants, I'm going to make that option. Polls are too slow, so that's why I do it this way. So I'm going to say, like, do I take the left path or the right path. Press 1 for left path. Press 2 for the right path. And press 3 if you're really going to do it this time. And tonight might be your last chance to talk to you. And you're really going to do it. And 3 is if you're really going to do it. It is sunrise. You dress breakfast on bed in goat's milk. Breakfast on bread and goat's milk, and collect the pack and sword from beside your bed. Test the blade. You pause to test the blade against your thumb. Stop typing 3. I haven't asked a question yet. You dress breakfast. Don't need the Logic song. I've been on the low. I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. Okay. The blacksmith has done well. The edge is keen and draws a narrow line of blood. Outside the hut, you hear the outpost settlement stirring into life. Pray for luck. Taking a moment more, you close your eyes and raise a prayer to your spirit guide. This morning, it has the form of a panther. But what will it become once your journey truly begins? A great calm descends on you. Time to go. Time then to depart. You lift back the flap of the hut and step into the early morning sunshine. Ape? It did turn into the ape. So this is your, like, god. Your spirit guide that watches over you. You can pray for help in certain situations. Very, very rarely. They will actually help you. But it also changes based on your decisions. If you're, like, evil, it turns into a snake. If you're kind of smart, it turns into an ape. Turns into an ape. Eyes follow you as you leave the hut and walk towards the great Shamutanti wall. The frontiers people of this tiny settlement are well aware of your mission. Greet them. You turn to them and bow. Some smile in reply but are too afraid to approach. Others make gestures of protection. You are going beyond the wall, so they believe you to be cursed. A man is waiting on the path to the Cantapani Gate, the final doorway between Analand and the wilds of Kakabad. You recognize the sergeant of the Sightmaster Warriors. He holds out his hands. Sick art. This is all original. Hold on. Give me 30 seconds. I'm going to show you the original book. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I don't know if I can find that exact drawing. Oh, dude, it's the first drawing in the book. Check it out, dude. This book is like chock full of these drawings. And the art in this book is it's so good and like crazy and fucked up. Look at this. Like, I need to meet this artist. It's so, like, fucked up and weird. Like, this is also a rare book. It cost me $20 for, like, an old, shitty adventure book that somebody drew in. We can't hear the book. Hot Showers was muted. Hold on. Hold on a second. I can fix this. I cannot fix this. I cannot fix it. Okay. I can't fix it. It's fine. I'll fix it later, okay? I'll fix it later. Anyway, this is the Sightmaster Warriors. Greetings, Sergeant. Or get out of my way. You know what? First option. Here's the first option. We're off on our adventure. Are we going to be a dickhead? Are we going to be a dickhead or are we going to be nice? All right? Press 1 for greetings, Sergeant. Press 2 for get out of my way. I'm seeing a lot of 1s. And press 3 if you're really going to do it. 1. Greetings, Sergeant. He touches his forehead with 2 fingers. You are almost ready, he says. I have a gift for you. A gift from the king. 24 gold pieces. It is all we can spare this time. He holds out a pouch. Take it. I'm not even going to ask. Sorry, I'm going to take it. I just want, you don't get anything for giving it away. You accept the gift graciously. Thank you. You should buy some supplies before you pass the wall, the sergeant says. And you must collect your spellbook if you wish magic to aid you. Finally, should you wish to practice your swordplay, I will go one last round with you. And he points with his staff towards the training ground. Okay. So, we need to collect the spellbook. You can actually do the entire game without casting spells. Why you would do that, I have no fucking clue. That seems insane to me. Because the whole game is casting spells. That's it. Go inside. You lift the flap and go inside. The mage looks up at you with haggard, sleepless eyes and presses the book into your hands. Do you understand how to use this? He asks. Just for your sake, tell me. Each spell is crafted through the alignment of 3 stars, he begins. The spell Zap, for example, is made by aligning Zarathustra, Augus, and Peony. And Peony. The most beautiful star in the sky, Peony. Call upon the power of Peony. But that is not important. What matters is that what the spell is called and what it does. Zap will give you control over lightning. Hot will create a fireball. Foff will create a force field around you. Shall I continue? I've heard enough, because I'm going to show you something else. He scratches absently at his ear. Remember, some spells will cost you effort to use, but the ones that don't will not work without a focus, an item of some kind. You'll need to read the book to know what. Okay. Here's the game. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the game. This is the game. Look how many fucking spells there are. So at different points in the game, you're gonna get, like, prompted, like, would you like to cast a spell? And you have options of different spells, and you have to, most of them cost stamina, or you need, like, an artifact. Like, here's a slowing spell that makes sticky glue. This would be good for the glue crew. The glue crew would like it. But you need a vial of glue. Hit him with the gob. My favorite spell, gob. You just throw a goblin's tooth and it makes a shitty little goblin that dies immediately. These guys suck. These guys suck so bad, it's crazy. Like, every time you summon one of these goblins, they immediately just get smashed by a train. Also, listen to that music. That's great. So, that's all that. And that's a big part of the game. Buy rations. Small traders in the settlement supply the Sightmaster warriors with weapons, armor, food, and clothing. You go over with the sergeant to a stall selling flatbreads and cheese. 2 gold pieces per ration, the owner says. I'm going to buy 2 rations. Actually, might buy more. Rations, if you don't eat, you lose stamina. This is like your health and everything. Haggle? Let's haggle. Well, he won't haggle with me. Okay. How many? Between 1 and 5, how many rations should I buy? This is the cheapest they ever will be? Yeah, that's the other thing. Don't just type 3 because it's funny. Everyone say I'm seeing a lot of 5s, actually. 5? Okay. Oh, we can only do 4. Let's do 4. Let's do 4. 4 sounds about right. Most people were saying 3 or 5. That's good. The training ground. This is nice. This is nice. Now I don't actually... When I'm streaming this, it's like I don't actually have to interact with chat, because all of chat is just numbers. So I can just look at numbers. Orange, orange, take orange, get orange, give me orange, eat orange, give me orange, give orange me. Is the game muted? No. There's just not always background music. You walk with the sergeant to the training ground, who wraps the base of his staff in leather. Ready my sword. So this is what combat is. Defend yourself. Okay. So you basically just need to always beat whatever number they give. But sometimes you need to defend because you'll give up your power. It's complicated. It doesn't really matter. I know how it works. You'll figure it out. Enough training. Let's get started. Okay. There's no reason to fight in the yard. It doesn't do anything. I played this game before. Anyway, You reach the foot of the mighty gate. It is sealed. The sergeant places one hand on the wood. The gate has been locked for some time to deter raiders, he tells you. But you will have no difficulty. The stars in this place allow the DOP spell to be crafted. And he stands back. We're casting our first spell. Data World 1. Data World 1 shit. So here's the thing. In all of these circumstances, you can just cast whatever they give you. So he's like, use DOP, because DOP is just the unlocking spell. Right? Use DOP. Spell color, skin. But you can also... you could zap him. You could just, like, throw a lightning bolt at the door. Which doesn't even make any sense, because it's like a wooden door. So I don't know. Googus. Do it? It costs 3 stamina. There's no reason to do it. It doesn't do anything. It's literally just gonna... It's not gonna do anything. Okay, 1 for zap and 2 for DOP. DOP is so much smarter. I can't cast Gob right now. I don't have... Okay, a lot more people are actually voting for DOP, which is surprising to me. People are being reasonable. I don't have Gob, or I would do it. You weave the spell. One by one, the great tumblers of the door begin to creak and groan. Then the hinges turn, with a noise like hail on a canvas roof. These gates have not opened since our last champion was lost, the sergeant says. I wish you more luck than he. Perhaps you will even meet him on your travels. That doesn't concern me. Sergeant nods. Okay, man. What? Okay, cool. You're really fucking cool, dude. I want my loyal friend and compatriot Jesse to win this game. I can also just rewind. She gob on my DOP till I zap. Dude, you could do that with, like, any of these spells. Just go random. She dumb on my foff till I hot. She walk on my DOP till I 6. She sus on my gob till I jig. You could do it for all of them. She sus on my foff till I waz. She doze on my dud till I pop. It's rife. You could do any of them. She sap on my god till it gack. This is the stream. I could do this for... Honestly, I could do it for 40 minutes. I'm not kidding. I could do it for 40 minutes. She yaz on my zen till I nap. I'm sorry, we gotta get back to the game. We gotta play the game, okay? She gack on my dud till I pop. One last word, he declares. When you have the crown, find the highest point you can find. We will be watching. Watching from where? From here. The Sightmaster warriors are selected from birth for their incredible powers of telescopic vision. You cannot help but wonder how far he can see. Tell me what lies ahead. This path leads first to Cantapani, a settlement of traders, though most are rogues and thieves. You should be there before the sun has reached its peak. From there, 3 routes lead on to Kristatanti. But no single route is safe. Kakabad is a land of devils. And beyond Kare? I cannot see so far, he says. But once you have crossed the city port of traps, you will enter the backlands. They say that day and night Oh, I see. They say that day and night there are controlled by forces other than the sun, and from Kare too your progress will be watched. It is time to go. Striding away, you pass through the gate. The faces of the folk watching your departure reveal the hopes that rest on you and your quest. The early morning air is crisp, and the rising sun paints the slopes in shades of peaceful beauty, concealing the evil that lies ahead. Into Kakabad. The style of fantasy names that's basically just mashing the keyboard. It's awesome. All the names in this are awesome. I don't want to spoil anything, okay? You can see the whole map from here, of this first part anyway. And there's a lot of good names for like these little settlements and stuff. It's the best name anyone has ever. It's the best name anyone's ever come up with for a village. Peep Dumpus. She gumpus on. She dumpus on my gag. She. She dumpus on my gag till I analand. By the way, this is analand, but yes, it is crazy that you are from a place called Anal Land. Good night, Jesse. Back to being a VOD boy.
Tune that big old red ass up and spread and folding the big old red ass cheeks. Farting, squirting and farting, squirting and farting. Got that dookie hole soaking wet, soaking wet, soaking wet. You throwing that back and it's gripping and hugging, gripping and hugging, gripping and hugging the dick. And I'm making it grip and fart, grip and fart. Grip and fart. I still got it gripping and fart, gripping and
It's
fart.
way too loud. It's way too loud.
Gripping and fart.
It's not supposed to be this loud. There's no chance.
I'm hitting the core.
There's no chance. I gotta turn it down.
I'm hitting the core.
I gotta turn it down. No, I gotta turn it down.
And fart. You moan and moan and moan.
How long is this? It's like 45 seconds. I'm turning it down. I'm turning it down. I gotta turn it down. Just a little. I just gotta turn it down. I gotta turn it down. I gotta, okay? I'm sorry. It's just so that people, okay. I'm gonna give a thumbs up. We're back. There's no more gripping and farting, okay? I'm going to, from now on, if that happens and you have to mute, I'm gonna give a big thumbs up to let everyone know that it's over. And you don't need to mute anymore. Anyway. The path winds through slopes of wild scrubland. The countryside is deserted, and the eerie silence is broken only by the cawing of the occasional crow. There's a spell for hearing what they say, but you do not have the equipment it requires. The birds appear to pause in the air to examine you as they pass. Stupid creatures. What? Why am I mad at them? Stupid creatures. They pose you no threat, so you ignore them. Oh, oh. Ooh, can you guys hear that? Guess who it is? Hello. Guess who came to visit? Wow. She came in, she's like, pay attention to me for 2 seconds. She's wonderful. Check this out. Everyone check this out. Isn't that cool? Casting oaf in chat. God's most gorgeous creature. She's wonderful. Ophi is a very, very chilled cat. She's so easy. I don't know. I genuinely think, though, that cats and dogs are reflections of how stressed out their owners are. Like 9 times out of 10. It's not always the case, but like, if your dog is freaking out all the time, you're probably a nervous person. I think, right? Same thing with cats. If you just chill out, and I don't have anxiety, and you have anxiety. I don't have anxiety. You have anxiety. Barely an hour beyond the wall, and the air begins to grow foul. The Shamutanti hills are infested with the pestilence of the backlands. It saps the energy from your body, leaving you feeling nauseous and weak. Cover my mouth. You cover your mouth with your neck scarf, but it does no good. They warned you of this. You will grow accustomed to it the longer you are out here, but for the moment you must be very careful. So, because the air is so foul, our stamina starts lower, and it'll go up over time. Put a clothespin over my neck. Walking through the backlands like, E-U. P-U. And that's how I adventure. I'm doing the adventure. This is important. Okay. Do we go cross country or do we go low-rise jeans? I think we should go low-rise jeans because there's goblin teeth in here. That's the only reason. I know there's goblin teeth in here. Okay? 1 for travel cross country, 2 for low-rise jeans. Let's see. Okay. 2s. Gob. I mean, I'm obsessed with Gob. We all are, okay? I need the bag of teeth. Another hour passes and you crest a small hillock, from the top of which you can see the path continuing downwards into a small settlement of huts. This must be Cantapani. Look at the village. From this distance, it's hard to make out much about the town, except that it must be desperately poor. The fields on either side are brown with caked mud, and the few penned animals are thin and wizened like thirsty vines. No wonder the Sightmaster warriors don't trouble themselves to protect this place. There is nothing here to protect. Can I tell you another reason why I love this? I love fantasy that is, like, mean. It's like it's not magical. Like, obviously, I'm a sorcerer and I can cast fireballs. But the writing of it is so blunt. And it's like, these people are fucking dirt guys. They're made of mud. These people love mud. Let's go into the village. Oi, Witcher, we don't like your kind here. Hey, you're all right, Witcher.
Let's move this over.
Hey, thanks for the resub, T-Boon. Great to see you. Love seeing all the month 2 resubs. It makes me feel like we're going past the big Peep Googus. We're going past the big Googus push that happened after Fucked Up Jeopardy, and going into the real world. And now we're all here together. I'm not going to zap the farmers, okay? Of course, if you were scared of a town like Cantapani, then you could not hope to survive in Kakabad proper. You follow the path down into town. The round huts are made of a hard-baked, bright clay, and the roofs are thinly thatched. As you pass, eyes appear at dark doorways, tracking your every move. For a moment, it seems like this will be all you see of the town's inhabitants. But then a villager appears from one of the dwellings and blocks your path. Guess it's a zap! I can't actually zap him. I can... This is the first person I meet. This is the first person I meet in the entire game, and I'm like, I'm just gonna turn him into a pile of ash. I guess I can also turn into six of me. I don't know why I would do that. Okay. I'm gonna look at him first. He is 5 feet tall. They cannot grow much taller out here in this poisonous air. He has thick-set arms and thighs and is half-clothed in tattered breeches. His eyes are wild and his long red hair and beard stand out from his face in a wiry tangle. "Halt, stranger!" he commands. "What business have you in Cantapani?" I want to buy equipment. He grunts, but you can see that he is pleased. With emotion, he encourages you to follow, taking you through the village to a large hut. The storage house. Ooh. Inside, you find the building is a storage house. A quartermaster, somewhat plumper than your guide, is seated at a table. Stride over to him. You stride across the room and put out your hand for the fat man to shake. "I'm here to trade," you declare. You're a merchant? I hear this village has excellent wares." Just lying, blowing smoke up his ass. Just trying to get any money out of him that I can. The man looks startled but gets quickly to his feet. "Please, sit. I'll show you what little I have." Be quick about it. "I cannot linger here long." "Of course, sir," he replies, bowing low. The man wags a finger. What's the commercial that's like, it's just like a mini mall? What's that from? That's what I'm imagining this guy looks like. He looks like the guy from the mini, it's just like a mini, Montgomery Flea Market, Montgomery, yeah, okay. He disappears. Immediately search the room. While the man is out of sight, you quickly rifle through the nearby shelves, but find nothing except for a small vial of potion. Take it. You pick up the vial. It's quite full, stoppered by an old cork, but there's no label to indicate what it might be. Smell it. You slip back the stopper to take a cautious sniff. The smell is truly appalling, and you seal it up again. Blimberry, but what is it used for? It's used for a medicine spell. Or it's also just a rash and I can just eat it. It's for faking a bloody mouth. A pipe? You slip back the stopper. Okay, the merchant returns carrying a large box. "For you," he declares, moving his hands as he speaks. "I see what kind of a man you are. This collection, the very best, are most strange and interesting artifacts. Collected from other travelers." He's melting. In my mind, he's melting. He's trying to hold it together. He's like made of wax. Collected from other travelers who are come this way. Thanks for the follow, Rix. He begins to lay the items out in front of you, treating each with great care. You have 16 gold pieces to spend, but is there anything worth your while to buy in this place? Musical pipe. You pick a bamboo pipe off the table carved with a split reed and 6 finger holes. 3 gold pieces, the merchant says. I can't promise you that it has any magic, but it may well cheer you up at night. Play it. You place the pipe to your lips and blow a few clear, sweet notes. The merchant nods. It's a well-made little thing, don't you agree? So, this is an extremely... Where is it? It's in here somewhere. This is an extremely... Put your nasty lips on it. Why don't you suck on it for a while? Please don't clip that out of... Please don't clip that out of context without knowing that I'm talking about the flute in the video game. Because it's gonna sound really bad. Okay. Jig. This is a really powerful spell. When cast, the recipient will get an uncontrollable urge to dance. The caster can make any creature dance merry jigs by playing a small bamboo flute, thereby exhausting a creature. So basically, you make someone dance until they fall over. She gob on my flute till I jig. Till I gack. Listen, it's a really powerful artifact. Okay? We gotta get it. You place the pipe into your bag. Please, the merchant says. Something else today? A leather bag. You lift a bag from the yeah! Its contents rattle. Teeth, the merchant replies, showing his own a little. Finest creature teeth. Only 3 gold pieces, too. What kind of creature? Goblins, giants, or mole rats? All sorts. I couldn't tell you myself. I'm no expert. But there's 10 or 12 in there. For 3 gold pieces, well, it's a good... Teeth? Teeth? Everyone's chanting teeth. They're creature teeth. Oh, creature teeth. They're rubbing my beard. Teeth of a dang creature. Listen, it's worth it to buy them. Thank you for the follow, Fetty Quap. It's a funny name. It's so hard not to select I won't buy teeth without seeing them. Because that's such a funny thing to say. Like, I just want to say it. Are you trying to trick me? I know it's fine. Let's just take them, okay? Very good. You are a man of good judgment, I see that. What else? A weapon? What weapons do you have? The merchant looks at you carefully, sizing up what kind of customer you are. The kind to place a newly bought dagger against his neck, or the kind to tip him for the quality of the blade. But however fearsome your aspect, his love of gold overcomes all other concerns. Heading quickly to the other side of the shop, he returns with a weighty broadsword and an axe. These are both treasures as well as deadly weapons of war. I'm sure you will agree. Okay, I'm going to let you guys choose on this one, okay? Are we interested in the broadsword or the axe? We only have 10 gold left. That's not a lot. Okay? Let me get 1, 2, 3 for these 3 options. Broadsword, axe, they do not interest me. Okay? 1, 2, 3. More 3s than anything. We don't want them. Any more info? Everyone's voting 3. Sorry. We have teeth. Yeah, why would we need this? We don't need this. They do not interest me. Please, keep looking. A jewel? You reach for the large jewel in the center of the box, but he stays your hand. Please. It is too valuable to allow you to handle. 10 gold pieces. Okay. Look closer at the jewel. You lower your eye to the table to peer more closely at the gem. It's clear, glassy, and its surface seems to be slightly sweating. Dragon's tears, the merchant says. You have never heard of such a thing before. Okay. 1 for buy it, 2 for don't buy it. I know what some of this is in the game, so I don't want to, like, change everyone's mind. It's kind of, see if they have soda. 1s. seeing a lot of ones. Okay. All right, we're buying it. I must save something for my next customer after he packs it away. But perhaps you will return this way and it will be you. You get to your feet and take your leave of the merchant. Just outside the doorway in the sunshine, you pause to examine what you have acquired. Why don't we examine the jewel? You raise the glittering jewel to the sun to better examine its flaws, only to discover that its faces are dripping. The jewel is nothing but a carved block of ice. It's ice. You guys made me buy ice. I really wanted, I know you said too. A lot of people wanted to buy it. More people said buy it than not. Kick it under the fridge. I'm like, listen, I think you guys need to live. This is your run more than it is mine, okay? This is chat playing the game, all right? I think I'm going to make you guys have to live with buying ice. We can rewind, all right? If you want, we have this down here. We can always just rewind to whatever the last thing is, okay? No cheating. Go back and kill him. Great job, chat. Yeah, listen. You should have known it was ice. You should have known it was ice. Guy the broadsword and kill him. Okay. Wood Elemental's drunk. Kill him. Just fucking make him bleed. I want to see him bleed. Is there an ice spell? No. There's no spell. It doesn't do anything. There's nothing you can do with a block of ice. Why would you put it in your bag? Why is this even an option? Just put the loose ice in your bag with the teeth. Okay, put it in the bag. That's a lot of gold, by the way. 10 gold this early is a lot, and we just spent it all on ice. You know it will quickly melt away. There's no use in returning to the warehouse. The merchant will have left immediately and moved on to the next village to ply his crooked trade. Look in the bag of teeth. You open the drawstring bag and sift through the contents. It is quite an assortment. There are 3 teeth from an ape, 4 from a goblin. Don't make fun of the way I said that. 4 from a goblin, 2 from a sneticat, and a large molar from a giant that is the size of a ripe plum. So, 4 goblin teeth, 1 giant's tooth. Giant teeth are like they're like cheating. They're like, just do this for me because it's just a giant. Return teeth. Coco want teeth and orange. Tom is in chat in spirit. He's not here for real, but in spirit he's here. Give teeth me, give eat teeth me, eat teeth, give me eat teeth, give me you. Coco teeth fear orange, give orange want orange, give orange apple. Okay. Standing past the outlying huts, you send the villagers rushing indoors to hide. Then at the edge of town, you pass a large boulder, and at once 2 rough-cut villagers spring out with swords drawn. Bandits. 2 against 1, the first declares. You're lost, calls the other. So hand over your things, come on. I'm not going to hand over the backpack. It's got my teeth in it. Okay, use the ice. Cast ice. Ice these fuckers. We're going to deal with the curs, okay? But you have mistaken me for someone else, you declare. You will suffer for that mistake. Okay, fight or cast a spell. You know what? Everyone wants to cast a spell, I know. Okay, let's look at the options first and then go through it. Gob is not an option. Gob is not an option. Okay. This is not good. We can't do that. We can cast a force field. Oh, God. We can cast a force field. Probably not smart. It costs 3 stamina. We can summon darkness to get away. Law. Control non-intelligent creatures. I don't think this would work on humans. What was I telling you? What was I telling you about buying the pipe? I told you we gotta buy the pipe. We gotta do jig, okay? Let me just see ones in chat for jig, twos if you don't want me to do jig. You want something else, okay? We got a jig. That's right. I just see the ones. I just want to feel good when I hit activate jig. Make them dance. You pull the bamboo flute from your bag, raise the spell, and begin to play a merry tune. The angry faces of the bandits turn to expressions of astonishment as they find their limbs jerking in time. Jerking. They start jerking their shit. They start jerking their shit. Their eyes fill with astonishment as they start jerking their shit. Quite out of control. Their swords fly from their hands and they're soon dancing merrily around you. Look at them. Look at them go. She jerk on my jig till I come. Lead them back to the village. Lead them to the nearest pit in the ground. 1 or 2. Village or pit. 1 or 2. Pit. The foothills around you are full of sudden drops, edges, and deep pits in the earth. Piping loudly, you lead the 2 bandits to the nearest gap in the ground yet you can find. Their expressions, already turning sour from exhaustion, move to looks of horror as they find themselves jumping and jigging on the edge of the pit. Then with a final leap and clap, they disappear over the side. You put your murderous flute away and continue on your journey towards the hills. You made him dance to death. They were jerking their shit. Dude, this game fucking kicks so much ass. This game is so good. Okay, about half an hour later, you reach the start of the climb into the hills proper and continue upwards. Climb into the hills. Leaving Cantopani behind marks the true start of the wilderness. Beyond that tiny outpost, there are scattered homesteads in Kare, a thriving city port, but all are touched by cruelty, isolation, and fear. The backlens and the long shadow cast by Mampang Fortress darken everything. And with the crown gone, things can only grow worse. In the long years since Chelana the Reformer founded the Alliance, the crown has been passed from kingdom to kingdom every 4 years, ensuring each one has its turn to lead Jimmy Carter. But no more. Ruddlestone, Lendelland, Galantaria, and Bryce have all enjoyed its power, but not Analand. When the crown came to Analand, it was stolen. Anal land. Anal. It was anal. It was stolen from, but anal, birdmen, from Zaman, and carried off to Mampang. With the crown, the Archmage will be unstopperably powerful. There is no chance of sending an army against him. A military force would not survive the journey. So here you are, a lone hero walking the long path to Mampang alone. 5 minutes later, you reach a fork in the road. The sergeant, for all his eyesight, hadn't mentioned this. Shut the fuck up. You don't know how hard it is to read this much. I gotta read all this shit. The road splits around the base of a gigantic tree, but does not rejoin on the other side. The left path winds down into a valley, and the right rises up a slope towards the first thick forest of the hills. Look right. It's hard to see much further uphill. The forest is sudden and thick, and the path narrow. It may be hard going in that direction, but the hills will involve a lot of climbing eventually. And you may get a decent view of the next leg from the top of the ridge. You pause to consider the lower route. There's a river there, and the path follows the left bank. It is a safer route, secluded and protected, but the curve of the landscape would mean you are almost backtracking. You are about to make your choice when you hear a faint cry from somewhere close at hand. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Ignore it. 1. A trap. Time to move on. 2. Look around. 3. It's the fucking pit dudes. They fell off the bottom, they respawned at the top. Look around. You look around and then finally up into the branches of the tree. A pair of wizened, calloused feet are dangling over your head. Ooh la la. About to drop on you, perhaps? Throw something into the tree. Throw something into the tree. 2, who's there, or climb up. 1, 2, or 3. We do have the ice. We might be able to throw the ice. Throw something. I'm not gonna lick his hole. We don't even know. Okay, this is a very split vote. Okay, we're gonna throw something into the tree. Casting about for a decent-sized rock, you settle on one and then turn and lob it into the tree. You aim carefully for your target, a wiry old man who looks as thin and bedraggled as a winter shrub. The stone strikes him, and he cries out as he almost topples from the branch. "Oi!" he cries. "You almost had me eye out!" Look at him. Look at this art! It's so good, dude. Look, it kind of does look like Dwayne. It does look like a little bit like Dwayne. A little. Our guy kind of sucks. Okay. Look at him. God, the art in this is so good. And you can see in the background, you can even see like, oh, you can't see my mouse, but in the top right, you can see like a bee's nest. Apologize, aim better this time, leave him, he's worthless. 1, 2, or 3. Apologize, aim better this time, leave him, he's worthless. I'm not making the decision, so if you think our guy sucks, it's because of you guys. Okay? 1. It's 1. I'm sorry, you reply. I thought you were an attacker. Me? He laughs at you. I'd crack me thumb if I tried to squash a woodlouse. Will you help me down? The slow way, too, if you don't mind. What are you hiding from? How the old man got up into the tree is a puzzle. He must have been escaping someone fearsome to climb so high. What are you hiding from, you cry. Damned Elvins, he replies. I were travelling from Dumpus to the outpost settlement in Anland, but I were waylaid by Elvins. Robbed me blind, overtook me eyes, and led me up the tree. Keep getting older, you see. We all do, but some worse than others. Climbed up, and now I'm too old to get down. What? Adelaide. It is kind of an Adelaide accent, a little bit. A little bit. Adelaide. I'm from Dumpus. I'm in love with Dumpus. Okay. Help him out of the tree, leave him, or climb up towards him. Do we help him or leave him is the real question. Okay? 3, go hang out with him. Yeah, that would be the... I don't know why you would help, why that would... be even one of your options. Zap! Help him out of the tree. Okay. Swinging yourself onto the lowest branch of the tree, you reach up and grab the old man by the waist. He's as light as a leaf. Within a moment, you have lifted him to the ground. Thanks for that, he remarks, brushing himself down and almost knocking himself over in the process. I was just starting to get a bit, perturbed. I'm on the safe now. He seems remarkably confident, considering that the slightest stumble might break him into bits. I have a pit hey, we want to see this really cool pit that I like hanging out with? I like hanging out at the pit. What will you do now? Keep going for Ireland, he says. That's where I set off from a while back now. You wouldn't believe the story if I told you. Suffice to say, if I know my eyes from my eyes, you're heading out to Mampang, you better be smarter than I was. Here. He presses a page into your hand. It's a page torn from a spell book. This might be of some use to you. I found this. Just found it mine. Don't go asking how. But it's no good to me anymore. Look at the page. You look the page over suspiciously. It seems to be half of a spell. Car. That might have been used for pest repulsion, but it is unworkable in its current state. I'm going to keep it. Cock. I think it's cock. Cat. What, for pest repulsion? You take the page and put it into your pack. The man falls quiet and squats down onto the ground, and he takes a big fucking diarrhea shit all over your shoes. It's like liquid shit all over your shoes. And they're old-timey shoes, too, so they're not sealed from anything. With his jabbering done, you hear a buzzing sound from high up in the tree. A beehive! Climb up and investigate, for sure. Leaving the old man sighing with gratitude on the ground, you climb up through the branches of the tall tree. Beehive hangs like a ripe fruit from the very highest branch. A huge number of bees dance in and out in a swarm. Climb high. I'm not giving up, by the way. We're not coming up just to leave. So 1 for climb higher, 2 for use magic, and 3 if you feel like you could be really good at stand-up if you tried it. If you had a chance, like, you would be really good at stand-up. And we do have a couple of 3s. Use magic every single time it is possible. Yeah, it's kind of how I play the game too. Okay. Cast a spell. It's called sorcery, not climbery. You should write for the New York Post. Okay. So, yes, we can zap we can fucking electrocute. Why would we do that? It costs 3 stamina. That's a third of our entire health bar. Why would we do that? It also doesn't get us anything. It just electrocutes a bunch of bees. Big. We could grow in size. This is usually good. It makes us huge. And people get really horny for us. Dop. This would not do anything. Doze. Cause slowness. Okay. Cause slowness is really good. Law. Control non-intelligent creatures so we can control the bees. So, it seems like our options are big to get huge, doze to slow all the bees, or law to control the bees. Law does cost 3 stamina. Everyone wants to use law. Rub is not an option. You can't rub. Okay? Doze costs 1. Big also costs 1. I think the smartest move would be Doze. I think the smartest move would be Doze. But is it as... and the other thing is that I don't think Law would be funny. I think it would just be like, the bees do what they say. Okay. Let's do the smart thing this time, okay? You cast the spell over the bees, slowing their buzzing wings. Their effect is unexpected. The bees begin to fall out of the sky. It seems without buzzing at high speed, they cannot stay afloat. The spell has also affected the old man. He begins to snore right where he is. He just falls face forward, his ass is up. With the swarm cleared, you are able to climb the tree and open the hive, removing a succulent honeycomb and a nice ball of beeswax. You stash your finds in your pack. The light is fading. It's time to move on. Ow! The man cries suddenly, waking up once more. You won't hear me riddle? waking up from a deep slumber. You won't hear riddle? You won't hear riddle from me? I had it from the Elvins. Hear him out. Wait, the other option was go, quickly. The other option is like, get out, let's get away before he can tell me. I don't, get out of here before he even has a chance. So here's the riddle. See him, though he sees you not. A stinging beast in a box not left. To guard a key it is his lot. To jail a witch of luck bereft. It is nonsense, clearly. You nod once and then turn your attention to the path ahead. Okay, 1 for the low path, and 2 for the high path. There are some settlements this way, and there is a mine this way, and woods. Where are we going again? We're going to the city port of Kare. See? Anyway. 2. Everyone's saying 2. 420 XX 420 no scope Gazwazel XX. It's like the only person in the entire chat who doesn't have a sub. It's the person with this crazy, like, guy with a custom emblem. Like a custom clan emblem in Modern Warfare 3. Like, hi Jesse, hi 420 no scope Gazwazel. Great to see you. And everyone else who I didn't say hi to during the hello joke. The high route, because we're hanging out.
Obama Ball, celebrating the gay President Barack Obama.
Thank you. Lita Fu Crytenton. Cassie, hello also. And hello, John Kruger, Melon Crap. How long have we been streaming? Oh, how have we been streaming for an hour and a half? Oh my god, this is why people do video games. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it, because it's like, you're like, oh, I gotta do 5 hours of a stream. you just do the game, and we're all just doing the game. And then I don't have to come up with a bunch of funny shit all the time. Oh my God. This is like Newton discovering gravity. Okay. Let's see. Is that a better angle? That's a much worse angle. I don't know what I was thinking. You're finally going to bring back gaming to the channel? I mean, listen, I would like to keep doing Sorcery Sundays. This has been really fun so far. And I would like to have one day a week at least that's like, this is the gaming day. You should play Gollum. I'll play Gollum. I don't give a shit. But I will probably play other games first. I have like other things in mind. But I'm enjoying Sorcery Sunday. The high route seems the most secure. In a valley, you can be easily observed from above and led astray. But out in the hills, you can go whichever way you choose. Of course, when night falls, it may be cold and exposed up on the slopes. But no matter. This journey was never designed to be easy. You begin the climb, letting the old man's jabbering fade quickly away. The path winds upwards into the hills and into the cover of a wood. The afternoon sun glints through the trees and plays tricks on your eyes. Every so often you catch a glimpse of some strange-shaped animal or other watching you, only to find that it is the silhouette of branches and leaves caught at an odd angle. Does anyone see what the fuck is happening with the kerning on the text in this game? What is going on? Why are do you guys see this? What's going on with the... Not kerming. Mobile game shit. I think it's the way this thing handles the resolution. Honestly. But like this first paragraph is fine. I don't know why. Anyway. Stop and eat. Wait, let's continue walking. We don't need to eat every single time. We only have we have 1 stamina missing, okay? We don't need to eat. You ignore the rumblings of your belly and keep up your pace. The climb continues, with the path twisting this way and that. The air grows cold and the sun flickers on the horizon, then sets, making it hard to see your way. But the moon is full, and when twilight is done, it will be bright once more. Okay. 1 or 2. Keep walking. 1. Make camp. 2. What is going on with the kerning in the world today? 2 villagers jigged into a pit. Nobody wants to make camp? 1 for keep walking, 2 for make camp. 3 if you feel like, hey man, if those guys on SNL can do it, I can do it. Press 3 if you feel like I could be on SNL. If I really wanted to be. If they heard me out, if I got to audition. If they would just let me audition, you know. It's a low bar. Can I tell you what's heartbreaking about SNL? Because as somebody who used to do comedy, and I want to be the next SNL cast member. As somebody who used to do comedy and knows a lot of the people and like is aware of the process and like some of the people who are on who were not on before, I don't know what happens, but you're like really funny for 5 straight years, and then you get on SNL, and it's great for your career, but you're never funny again. I don't know what happens. There's like 2 exceptions. Sarah Squirm is funny, but she's not like in all the sketches. And also, what's up, Plastic Canvas? Also, Austin Johnson, JAJ, the guy who does the Trump impression, he's really good. Yeah, Jaj, he's really good. Kyle Mooney, I thought Kyle Mooney was way funny. Anyway, keep walking. Writing a show a week is pretty draining, whatever comedy you have. Yeah, my advice for SNL on how they could improve the show is not write it in 1 fucking week. Or do it, and don't do it live either. Actually, just don't do the show. I just don't want to watch it. You are young and strong, and there will be plenty of nights later in your journey where you can catch up on sleep in a real bed. Reasoning that to sleep on hard earth would be almost as tiring as to walk, you walk. You will suffer for it physically, of course. Your stomach... Oh my god, Dude, we ate shit. This hurt us a lot. We should have gone to sleep. Why didn't we go to sleep? It's nighttime. You guys were like, let's stay up all night for no reason. Imagine staying up all night and you don't even have a reason. You're not like hanging out with your friends. You're like, I think I'm just going to stay up all night. The stars come out one by one above you, writing out the names of spirits, including your own, the jackal. Ooh, it's changed. It was the panther. It changed to the jackal. You continue on your weary way because of how we've acted. As you walk, you think of the crown. It calls you onwards already, even though you have never seen it. It's as if it knows your name and is waiting for... Oh my god, look at this 4. What is happening to the text here, dude? Look how this 4... Look at this on the right. That's insane. Deep in the fortress of Mampang, but does it summon you to rescue it and restore the balance of power to the Fem-Free Alliance? Or does it summon you to your death and destruction to place a seal on the power of the Archmage? I think it is because of sleep deprivation. I think the guy who wrote this was having a problem. Wait, we have had a couple of followers this stream. Do we want to do a poem? Do we want to do one poem? Press 1 for a poem. Press 2 for no poem. Press 3 if you feel like you'd actually be good if you were the president, because you know how the world works and you could actually fix some of the stuff that people are talking about all the time. Because you have real world experience. Okay. And here's a poem for the new followers to enjoy. And the music is fucked up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. I'm sure I can fix this. There it goes. There we go. And here's a poem for all you guys.
Hi, I'm looking for a very specific Dreamcast game. It's called Giuliani's Bike. Do you remember it? It was one of the final games released for the system after 9/11.
Oh my god!
It imagined a It was what do you
I'm trying to play a poem about Giuliani's e-bike, okay? Shut up!
It's Hi, I'm looking for a very specific Dreamcast game. It's called Giuliani's Bike. Do you remember it? It was one of the final games released for the system after 9/11. It imagined a world where 9/11 didn't happen and Rudy Giuliani was able to relax and enjoy a cross-country bike ride across some of America's most famous national parks. The main mechanic was called the nut system. Essentially, you weren't in control of the bike, but instead, Giuliani's pendulous balls. You had to make sure they didn't get caught in the bike chain and ruin his ride. There was a weather system that caused his nuts to shrivel or expand, so it was really dynamic. You could earn and purchase new bikes with increasingly complex and dangerous chains. The most expensive bike was called the Gilgamesh. It was the fastest, but the chain was made of barbed wire. Wario was in it. Do you have it in stock?
I don't know why it won't say e-bike. I really don't. I don't even have a plausible explanation as to why he won't say e-bike. It had honey mustard on it. Yeah, give me the golden goose sandwich. It has honey mustard on it. They used to have it. It's got honey mustard. Anyway. The second day of your journey begins in the morning cool. You feel the presence of your spirit, the jackal. If it was e-bike, oh, maybe it needs to be e-bike. But why would it just say bike then? I love the exploding battery DLC for that game. It added a whole other meter that you had to manage, where you couldn't let your pubes get too close to the battery fire, or they'd catch on fire. So it was kind of like a whole other layer. The AI thinks whoever typed it must be an idiot. It did not say e-bike really fast. It said bike. I heard it. Okay. I think I have played Hand of Fate. No, I think I played Hand of Fate 2. It's really good. The second day of your journey begins in the morning cool. You feel the presence of your spirit, the jackal, close nearby. Its form has changed since you left Analand, just as you have changed, but it is still pacing beside you. In the temple, they taught you that a prayer to your spirit could heal disease, lift curses, even save you from certain death. A prayer now would perhaps be wise, but the spirits are not generous and decline to help often. February is spelled F-E-B. You have changed. You can feel yourself getting accustomed to the fetid air of these hills. You have now ascended several hundred feet and can expect to make excellent progress before the end of the day. As you crest the brow of a hill, you see something that makes you stop in your tracks. To your left is a clearing, and in the clearing are several poles planted firmly in the ground. And atop each pole is a head. Look at the heads. The heads are of all kinds and ages. Some are recently fixed, while others have decayed, and some are nothing but skulls and hair. There are human heads, goblin heads, and 1 or 2 heads of creatures you do not recognize. All have sewn-up eyes and mouths. A large X painted on a rock nearby is obviously intended as a warning not to venture any further. But ahead the road forks left and right, and you cannot be sure which path you are warned not to take. The right-hand path continues to climb. The left-hand path winds down the side of the hill. Cut the mouths open and get the teeth. I don't know why that's not an option. It absolutely should be an option. I know they're sewn closed. Cut them open. Get the fucking goblin teeth. I'm a magician. Okay. 1 for take the left path, and 2 for climb. Let's get a little bit of a zoom out so you can see where we're going generally. Okay. Press 1 for this path. Press 2 for climb. How about eat? We can eat. Hold on. Let's eat 1, just so that we stop starving. 1, it's not called climbery. This is really split. This is like 1-to-1. I'm not seeing any... Yeah, it's like the same amount of 2s and 1s. It's really, man, it's really cut. 1 has a town, but this has a mine. Search your heart. Okay. All right. More people are voting for 1. I'm going to go for 1. By the way, you guys fucked up. If you go this way, there's a necklace with like fucking 12 goblin teeth on it. You can get a necklace. If you go this way, you can get a necklace with fucking, like, I'm not kidding, 12 goblin teeth on it. You guys fucked up. You should have voted for that one. Get fucked. You want to summon goblins? What do goblin teeth do? You can cast gob. You can cast gob and summon a goblin. They're like little pieces of shit. Rewind for the teeth. Do we want the teeth? Now, you know, I know that I'm cheating, but like... Okay. Please rewind to get... Okay. Press... I want 1s in chat to stick with our choice. I don't want to do this. I'm having a conversation. I'm trying to fucking talk to chat right now.
dop. Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Stibbity dop, 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 dop. Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Stibbity dop, 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 dop. Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Stibbity dop, 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 dop. Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double. Yes, 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 yes. Dip, stibbity dip, stibbity double, 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 double.
Hold on, should I rename that sound alert Jig? I think I should. I think I should rename that Jig. Okay. On Sorcery Sundays, it's going to be called Jig. That one's just called Jig. J-I-G. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see the votes because I was doing this, alright? 1's for stick with what we do. 2's for let's try to get the goblin teeth. No rewinds? This is another split vote.
Obama Ball, celebrating the gay President Barack Obama.
Fucking purists. Okay. People are like, no rewinds. I'm going to say give me 1 rewind a stream. Okay? Give me 1 rewind per stream. I'm executing my executive decision for 1 rewind per stream. And my rewind I'm spending on maybe we can get some teeth. I don't even remember how you get the teeth in this circumstance. I'm sure there's a way, but I can't remember how, okay? We didn't know teeth are that important. They're not. I'm telling you, it seems like summoning a goblin to do your bidding would be really good. They suck. So bad. Every time you summon a goblin. Can I tell you what goblins are worth? What their actual use appears to be in the game? Like, their best use is summon a goblin and have them walk forward and get, like, blasted by a fireball spell. As, like, just checking for traps. That's what they're for. You summon it, you send it forward, and then they get cut in half. And you're like, okay, well, there's a trap down that way. That sounds useful. Yeah, well, okay. The climb continues up the next hill for several hours until you are not far from the top. Then the faint sound of bustling activity reaches you. Tramping feet, grunting voices, and the clanking of clanking chains, the clanking of metal against rock. There is something ahead, hidden by the ancient trees that line these slopes. Follow the sound. You leave the path behind and continue through the woods. A short distance onwards, you hide behind a tree and survey a clearing. A number of goblins are in the clearing, working at the mouth of an open cave. They trudge in and out of the opening, carrying large bowls in their arms, piled up with glistening rocks and dull metallic nuggets. Treasure? Watch them work. You stay hidden, getting a sense of the scale of the operation. There are at least 30 goblins inside the cave, each coming out every few minutes or so with a new pail of stones. Then there are other goblins working in the clearing with hammers, smashing the rocks into small pieces, extracting metals from the inside, loading them into carts, and finally pushing the carts away down a wide track between the trees. It's quite some operation, but not without its weaknesses. There are too many goblins to create any kind of distraction, but they move away into the trees fairly often, and sometimes the cave is left unguarded. Try to steal from the bowls. You wait for the right moment, then leap out from behind the tree to snatch a little of the glistening rock from the nearest bowl. It's hard to pick out good metal from bad so fast, but you manage to lift a couple of pieces worth of gold. But your actions have not gone unnoticed. You are quickly surrounded by 3 goblins, all armed with picks and ready to use them. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. Are goblins considered unintelligent creatures? I think law will work on them. I think. Raz, sharpened blade. This just makes us do damage. We could zap. We could definitely zap right now. Those are our 2 options. We can sharpen our blade or zap. Rap is speak with, like, No, that's not the one. Rap is talk all languages. We don't have a green-haired wig, so we can't do that. Do we zap them? Anytime the spells come up, chat is all just 3 letters. It's everyone just typing like a all caps 3 letters. Riz. Zap. Type zap in chat if you want me to zap him. Okay. Car. Oh, your ass is still here? Oh, your ass is still here? I'm gonna fucking zap him. I don't give a shit. Oh, that was a bad idea. We only have 3. We only have 3 stamina. That was a really bad idea. We shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have done that. I wasn't thinking. You cast the spell and point at the nearest goblin. A streak of lightning shoots from your finger and catches the creature squarely in the chest, killing it instantly. The smoke clears. We're gonna lose. Oh, we're gonna lose for sure. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Defend. Oh my god. We're gonna lose. He looks quite terrified suddenly. Thrust. Defend. It's okay. We're gonna lose, dude. We're absolutely... Like, we're gonna lose no doubt. Maybe you should... Hold on, I can try that again. Hold on. Defend. That's okay. We got it. He ducks and puts his shovel over his head. That means he's defending. He looks quite terrified. Okay. Sideswipe. Yep. Pulls back the shovel, ready to slam it forward. Full blast. We got him. Okay. We got that guy. He's on me. Okay. Defend. That's good. He paces closer. I'm gonna go for a mid cut. That's okay. Defend again? No. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Flawless fighting. Search the bodies. Do they... Here it is. It's 2 gold pieces. There are also 8 goblin teeth. There's 8 goblin teeth lying around on the grass. There's 8 goblin teeth. We can... Teeth! 8 goblin teeth! 8 goblin teeth! 8. Okay. You gather up the teeth and add them to the bag you bought at Cantapani. That done, it's time to move on. There are gonna be other goblins here soon enough. You're lucky that none have emerged from the woods. Quickly, you hurry back into the tree. We have 11 goblin teeth, I think. Hold on. I have to check. Magical items. We have 12 goblin teeth. We can use gob 12 times. That's so many times. You only need 1 to summon a goblin. Okay? It means we can basically gob whenever we want. We can gob whenever the fuck we want. We don't give a shit. Also, never ate in this universe. You're right, I forgot to eat. Anytime gob is available. So ape teeth are under other items. I don't know if these ever come up ever again. I don't remember these ever being useful in any of my playthroughs. I've played through the whole game 2 times. And I only got the ape's teeth, one of those. I don't remember them ever coming up. But they were in my bag the whole game. Cocoa teeth need... Part 3? Okay, well maybe. You follow a path that leads sharply... Gob. I want a gob so bad. That's a ska band's worth of goblins. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm so excited. You follow a path that leads sharply downhill into a narrow valley in which a stream runs. There's no path along the bank, but there is a bridge. Cross. Moving slowly and with one hand on your sword hilt, expecting the boards to give way at any moment, you inch across. The bridge holds and you reach the other bank quite safely. You now have a long walk ahead of you along the ridge and through a light covering of trees. Okay. Down the path. The path climbs up again a low hill. Again up a low hill, covered over with thick bushes and shrubs that snag at your clothing. Halfway up, you hear a sound. Twigs breaking. Okay. 1 or 2. Freeze. 1. Press 1 for freeze. Press 2 for keep walking. Press 3 if you have a cool idea for a sports drink. Like new sports drink. And it's delicious, but it's got 0 calories. Okay, a lot of ones. You freeze. Ooh! You freeze as a large creature the size of a bear emerges directly in front of you. It has black and white fur and a long bushy tail that trails out behind. It growls menacingly. All right. Okay, so press 1 to prepare to attack. Press 2 to edge. Press 2 if you're going to edge. I know as soon as it has the word edge in it, it's like, it's not even a question. It's out. Brother, it's out. Did I ever tell you guys about the time that I was like it was like a Buffalo Wild Wings, and me and my friend Nick were in the bathroom of the Buffalo Wild Wings at the same time. And I was like finished. I was washing my hands, and he was about to go. He was like at the urinal, and a guy came up to him, like came up to the urinal next to him, and went loudly as he unzipped his pants. He said, "Brother, it's coming out."
I'm wearing a butt plug right now.
And like loudly, like, and then he just pissed and left. I don't know what he meant. He really had to piss. That's what he meant. He definitely was just like an old guy, and he meant like, I have to piss a lot. But I think he meant the piss. I think he meant he had to really go, like, really bad. That's the only thing I could figure. Did he wash his hands? I had left the bathroom by the time. I was gone. I did not linger. I think he did, but brother, it's coming out. Leave quickly. Leave quickly. Click. Pick it. Did he tell me a riddle? I think that was the riddle. What do you even say in response to that? We didn't say anything, which is kind of the funnier part of the story, is that after he said, brother, it's coming out, there was complete silence and then a pissing sound. Like, that was the soundscape that was happening in the Buffalo Wild Wings bathroom. Brother, it's coming out. Okay. Brother, it's coming out. Okay. Press 1 to edge around to the left. Press 2 to edge around to the right. Is that where the drop comes from? What is the drop? What drop? Hit him with an amen. I mean, honestly, he had his heart in the right place. I gotta respect him. Okay. Edge left. Okay. Left edge. Brother, it's coming out. No, he said it. Brother, it's coming out. Just about that. You love this sound alert, Nancy? Oh, but you have a problem with squirting and farting. Interesting. I actually think that's interesting. No, now I think it's interesting. Now I think it's interesting. Oh, you like that, though. Okay. No, that's interesting to me. Squirt and fart. Squirt and fart. Leaving the main trail, you slip through the shrubs and around the creature. Oh my god, it worked! Holy shit, it actually worked. Its patch is clearly the square of dirt through which the path leads. It watches you to ensure you don't come too close, but it doesn't attack. After a few minutes of this, you are on the other side and able to continue. Hey, we got away. The path leads down through another valley and back up another hill. 2 hours pass. Approach Cristatanti. Everyone got so mad at me when I played this alert all the time. Nobody's ever been mad. The sun is now just past its zenith, and everywhere a dusty heat rises from the baked earth. You are worn out, almost to the point of physical collapse. You need food and rest and no more trouble. Today has been too punishing already. You begin to think about where you will stay for the night. Another night of walking will leave you exhausted. But then you see a small village set into the hill. Look at it. Smoke rises from the stacks. Their houses are well set, with stones at their bases and thatched roofs of grasses and thick leaves. There is, unusually, more than just the one street running through the center of town, but it is as though this place once rich has had its heart scooped away. Litter surrounds the buildings, and on the edge of the village are rows and rows of empty, abandoned houses. You continue your slow trudge along the path. I have to use the bathroom. I can't read if I have to use the bathroom. Hold on, let me fix this. Let me fix this.
Yeah.
Okay. 30 seconds, I'll be right back. Brother,
I got
it's coming out.
muscles like Superman trainer. Real rare like Super Saiyan Mega. I jump, stomp on Lucifer's stage. And I got a few rings on Jupiter skating. I meant to say Saturn, switched up the pattern. Smoking on some shatter, got me higher than a ladder. Thanks, I'm flatter, my baby mama batter. You look like Mick Jagger, oops, the grease splatter. Hot, ooh, jumping out the grease. It's a whole lot of debris, about to come about to fleece. Please, shh, I don't wanna hear a beat. Trying to catch some sleep, trying to count some sheep. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour. Hey, I got muscles like Superman trainer. Hey, real rare like Super Saiyan Mega.
Okay. How are we doing? How is everyone doing? How are we doing? Let me check in. I've been doing this. I've been kind of like in the stream zone for like 2 hours. I'm checking back in. Okay. Are we doing all right? Enjoying the source? I'm enjoying the source a lot. I am enjoying it a lot. I'm dying.
Jesus Christ.
Raid my pal Entrum. The stream's not over. No, I'm just checking. This is a check-in.
This is what it's all about.
This is the time of my life. Hey, I'm glad everyone seems to be enjoying it, because I'm enjoying it also. And, you know, it's variety. It mixes things up, you know? Cast gob. So it's good to hear. I'm edging. I agree with Cassie Frog. I'm not done streaming. I showed my friend Carman and he really hated it. How can you hate Carman? No, genuinely, how do you hate Carman? Listen to this beat.
Please familiarize yourself with the passenger salvation card.
I got righteously indignant.
Thank you for flying with us, and once again, welcome aboard.
They're ripping it up. Look, that guy died in a safari.
I'm taking off to a higher place, a higher level, where the devil don't have power because Christ be the king. In other words, it's be a Jesus thing, so hold on tightly.
In other words, it's be a Jesus thing. Press 3 if you're going to take authority in Christ. Hey, press 3 if you're about to be righteously indignant.
Just might be friction and turbulence, so grab a grip and start tripping, cause the devil wanna see you slipping into darkness. When on your wings fly through the clouds, our destination is salvation.
I got righteously indignant.
Right location.
This, by the way, this needs to be, I wish this one passenger on the plane to heaven he's in this video so little, and he brings me so much joy. I just want to look at him all day. Look at this guy. He's about to show up. This guy! He's so good! Look at him go! This whole video should have been about this guy. The whole video should have been about him. He's like, fuck yeah, I'm going to heaven. Holy shit, that's awesome. Eternal Paradise? That fucking sounds great to me. It sounds fucking awesome. I would love to go to Eternal Paradise. Thank you. Thank you. Now, you know what's crazy is I'm enjoying Sorcery so much that I'm not even going to get to my backup React stuff that I had planned in case I got scared. I'm going to keep playing Sorcery. How wonderful is that? Isn't that beautiful? That makes me very happy. It's fucking Sorcery Sunday. Can everyone in chat type, "It's Sorcery Sunday"? And phrase it as a question. It's not. Soak
it in!
Soak it in!
All of you!
All of you!
Soak it in! You work for the greatest,
company in the world! Soak it in! All right. So what's cool is you can like drive your...
Let's move this over.
You can draw your own path to whatever the next flag is, right? Why is this allowed? Why are you allowed to do this? Why are you allowed to do this? Why is this? Oh, the game doesn't like it. Nice little stroll in the Medini forest. You can make it right rude words if you want. The Soak It In clip is from Steve Ballmer's like farewell address when he was retiring from Microsoft. He like played the song. He played "I've Had the Time of My Life." Like he played that song while he like ran around what looked like Madison Square Garden. And he kept saying "Soak It In" like over and over again. He kept saying it. Medidi Megadudu. You walk into the village. Young hill dwellers pass you and stare at your strange clothes. You keep your hand on your sword hilt to give your reply. Look at the people. Their own attire is rough by comparison to your gear.
This is my gorgeous son, Josh.
I am just a bastard. I am just a bastard.
Dude, if anyone can find what that song is, it's the funniest song that anybody has ever written. 'Cause I am just a bastard. It's crazy. It's so good. Oh god, I can't wait. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to find more episodes of Date My Mother. Date My Mom. I might not be able to. What is this? The village is like a ghost. These people are ghastly poor. The village is like a ghost town here on the knife edge of the backlands. Okay. Alehouse or inn? Give him the ice. The ice is gone, by the way. It would be in here. The ice is totally gone. Acumen Nation, just a bastard? Oh my god. Link it in Discord. I'm gonna come to it later. Okay. Where did it melted? It's not in treasure. No, the ice is not in treasure. Okay. 1 for inn, 2 for talking alehouse. And press 3 if you're just a bastard. I am just a bastard. A lot of 3s. Okay, let's do the alehouse. Look at this art, dude. It's crazy good. Walking down the single road, you quickly find a hut with its front covering pulled wide open and the smell of brewed beer coming from inside. You go in. Several hill dwellers are here talking gruffly. When you enter, they watch you with understandable caution. The owner of the hut comes over to you. Welcome to Cristatanti, he declares. What do you want? Greet the owner. Give me whatever you have, you reply. Ale is 1 gold piece. Please sit. You go over to the table where the hill dwellers are. Sit with the oldest man. Sit with the 1 for oldest man. Sit 2 for sit with the youngest man.
Doesn't keep the failures from me. It's like I'm assassin.
This is the best song I've ever heard. This is the best song I've ever heard.
Better half. The weekend just washing upon my shores, and I've got a need to always kick 'em down.
Oh God, that's so good. 'Cause I am just a bastard. Okay, sorry. 1 for oldest man, 2 for youngest man.
Obama Ball, celebrating the gay President Barack Obama.
Hey, welcome in, Just a Bastard. Sit with the oldest man. Song of the summer. Check out Get Lucky by Daft Punk if you've got a chance. Song of the summer. You turn your attention to the oldest man at the table. Whatever face he once had is lost in a labyrinth of wrinkles, and his skin is the color of tanned hide from a lifetime in the beating sun. Greetings, old man. He raises his mug and salute. Stranger! His face is gravelly, like the dusty dirt that lines the street of his town. Where are you from? I come from Anal Land. He nods. Not many has crossed through the Cantapani Gate. In either direction, if you know what I'm saying. Long essay. He's not Dwayne. The old man is Vegeta. Kakarot. Welcome to the inn, Kakarot. I will be the Super Saiyan. Sorry. Sorry, you fucked me up now. Now I'm like very self-conscious. Okay. Analand must be kept safe. From the likes of us too. They say there's a war coming. Something to do with the crown. I seek that crown. Is that so? Replies the old man. Well, from what I hear, you got a long journey to go to find it. I hear that Birdman took it all the way to Bampang. It's so Vegeta. It's really like, what's that voice actor's name that does Vegeta? Chris something? It is just like an impression of that voice actor. Yeah, Chris Sabat. Hey, Jesse, what's up, the vowels? You're very well informed. The man shrugs. I would be if I knew where in the Bat Clan's Mampang was. But I don't know much outside my own town's hilltop. You sip your beer. Now it's Jace. Now it's turning into Jace from the Frieza Force. Like from the Ginyu Force. Oi, Berta! He's as fast as you! Okay. Sorry. You sip your beer. The old man exchanges glances with the younger man sitting opposite. How's your Goldo? I don't even remember how Goldo sounds. Hold on. I could probably do Raccoon. Raccoon King! Like, he kind of sounds like that. He's kind of got Lenny from Mice and Men. He's giving Lenny. Well, it's Vegeta. Look who it is. You come to play with me, Vegeta? I don't know what Cooler sounds like either. I have no clue. Goldo sounds like someone exploding. Not Lenny. That's, by the way, that's the funniest joke in all of The Simpsons. The not Lenny joke. Do Frieza? You ignorant monkey! I can't do high enough pitched. I can't do it. You monkey! I can't do Frieza. No way. I could do Piccolo if you punched me in the throat. If you punched me in the throat, I could do Piccolo. You sip your beer. The old man exchanges glances with the younger man sitting opposite. Ask the old man about the area. We sat with the old man. Okay. Can you tell me something about this region, you ask?
Cristatanti? Certainly. I'll tell you that around here, we're always glad to help out strangers. Captain Ginyu wouldn't have it any other way. He loves when we help out strangers.
Do Mr. Popo? Oh, Goku. Goten and Trunks are in the hyperbolic time chamber. Like, he sounds like gay. It is just Mr. Silly. Don't say now do a Chinese guy. That's not a request. You can't request that. I don't want to read that in chat. It's not in my stable of voices. Okay? Fuck. I think you're a crazy old man. Tell me what lies behind this town.
Beyond Cristatanti, there are two paths, he says. One takes you past Aliana's home, and you will need your wits about you if she's there. The other leads you up into the hills, and Liaki, domain of the Great Ones. Either way you choose, I wish you the luck of Sinla on your journey.
Who's Sinla?
God of hopeless causes.
The man replies and laughs. The crowd in the inn is starting to thin out. You finish your beer in a single draught and get to your feet. You make to leave the inn. The owner stops you, holding out his hand. Okay. Do we want to be like a dickhead? I'm not doing Italian sushi chef. What was the impression you mentioned on the Golf Kings? Gay something? Gay Lorne Michaels.
Saturday Night Live. Welcome to Saturday Night Live.
Okay, press 1 for pay him a gold piece. Press 2 to knock him aside. And press 3 if you think, maybe, that actually sounds like what Lorne Michaels would sound like if he was gay. Okay. A lot of 3s. I should stop giving 3 because then everyone stops voting. Sounds more like Gay Don Pardo. Gay Don Pardo is a great character.
It's Saturday Night Live! With a man's cock in my ass! Musical guest! Coming on my face!
He's part of the culture. He's part of the culture. It's a celebration. Don't question mark that.
Musical guest. Moving in with my long-term boyfriend. Living in West Philadelphia.
Sorry. We can get back to the game. All right? Everyone says pay him a gold piece. You pay him his gold piece and step out into the street. You look this way and that, trying to decide what to do next, when you realize the old man has joined you once more. He grabs your shoulder and presses a fruit into your hand.
Bomba,
he declares through fermented breath.
I grow 'em myself. Good for the stomach.
He pats your belly and walks away, swaying slightly. Look at the fruit. You turn the old man's gift over in your hands. It is a thick-rinded fruit that keeps well and will be highly nourishing when you decide to eat it. Its only drawback is its incredible weight. What a nice man. Okay. We're finding an... No, we can't afford an inn. We have to sleep outside. We only have 3 gold. We can't pay for an inn. It's a watermelon. Imagine he gives you a whole watermelon.
I grow 'em myself.
Your Don Pardo is good, but he sounds like he's being chased. No, but that's, in his later years, when old guys try to talk loud and they sound scared. Like Biden. Biden is also like that, where if he tries to raise his voice, he kind of sounds terrified, like he's scared. Don Pardo listing the animals chasing him. My neighbor's untrained dog. A bunch of birds. A lot of little birds. Oh. I feel like I should have face cam off for the Sorcery Sunday because it's so vocal. It's like not visual. I shouldn't be on cam. Coco, the talking gorilla. And Coco's like sprinting behind signing Coco kill, Coco kill, Coco kill. Why is she signing? Why wouldn't she just be running? Okay. The cover of the forest. Is there any, by the way, okay, I've been doing impressions for 15 minutes. Does anybody become a wizard PNG tuber for Sorcery Sundays? Hold on, I have an idea. No, not Grimace. That's not, no, not the Live Leak logo. That's not what I need either. And no, I'm not going to use Grimace. Hold on, there's a different image. Where is it? We did this before. Yeah, this could be good. This could be my Sorcery Sundays kind of thing. This could be it, right? And I'm just in here, right? It's the boss, it's the Cacho boss nass of me. Yeah. Coco, the talking gorilla. Have my entire face in the mouth? How does that even look? I don't want to keep it. It's coming. Okay, fine. I'll just do the stream like this. I'll just do the stream like this. I'll just stream like this. The cover of the forest is dark, and the ground is thick with fallen branches, mud, and briar. like suddenly taking it super seriously, like it's an actual play podcast. Like I'm trying to like impress people with my voice acting. Okay, well, I can't be inside of the boss nass the whole stream. It's going to distract me. Okay. You walk for nearly an hour more, and then you pass a large tree atop a great fist of curling roots. It's a perfect spot to sleep. Eat something. We have to eat something. And look at that. We're almost at full stamina. You open your pack and pull out the old man's nourishing bamba fruit. You feel a little better and more ready for the long watches of the night. You settle down to sleep. It will not be an uninterrupted night out here under the stars, surrounded by beasts, but you will still feel a little better. I feel it. Everyone goes crazy. You know, he said one. People want a little bit of chaos. You know. People want a little bit of chaos in their city. Okay. My father was my dad was a evil man. Okay, sorry. I'm getting way off I feel like I'm going crazier than I do on my normal streams. When I don't have like the next video to pivot to, I will just keep doing this. Don't highlight your message with it's just a question mark. I was just a bastard, Batman. I was just a bastard. You've been in Kristatanti for 30 minutes, yeah. Okay. I apologize. Then no resident sleeper either. Okay. Your dreams are vivid once again. You are walking endlessly, the hills moving up and down under your feet like a rippling sea. Every step exhausts you, but no step moves you forwards. Meanwhile, the food in your bag is rotting, wet through from the sweat of your back, and in the distance a deep voice is booming with laughter. The long, cruel fingers of one hand are curled around the metal frame of a crown, and with the other he beckons you forward, as if into a trap. I'm shadowbanned. You wake early and sit for a moment, in no great hurry to leave this place where you have lingered so long. This is now the 3rd day of your journey, and the muscles in your legs are feeling lean and strong from so much walking.
This is my gorgeous son, Josh.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I am just the best. I am just the best.
I hit my pinky on the mic. Sorry. The food in your bag is wet from the ice you threw in. Is our food safe? Yes, it is. It's just we had a bad dream, that's all. My pinky is fine. Okay. So, we have 2 directions. Both lead us to the same place. Go to Dumpus. Both of these paths, all roads lead to Dumpus. A lot of people don't understand this. All roads lead to Dumpus. Okay. Type 1 in chat for enter the woods to go this way. Press 2 in chat to go between the buildings. Press 3 in chat if Dumpus is a place on Earth. I'm seeing more 2s than anything. Looking like 2-1. We all have Dumpus within us. Dumpus is a place inside your heart. You glimpse a few people at work by the buildings. There will be precious little company on your journey, so you should take it while you can. Approaching a low wall, you see a blind beggar sheltering in the shade with his hand held outstretched. He hears your approach and clicks his fingers. Alms, would you? Sorry. Alms, would you? For love of Sinla. Alms? Look at him. The man is a sorry sight. He is skinny and sparsely clothed, and his eyes are painted with a dark dye to indicate his His eyes are painted with a dark dye to indicate his blindness for all to see. Please, sir, I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to. Used to be a jailer, see? Now I don't. See? Please? Okay, that's funny, though. Used to be a jailer, see? Now I don't. See? Please? Used to be a jailer, see? Now I don't see because he's blind. He's trying out for SNL. Give him a coin, give him food. I'm just going to give him a coin. I don't even care about you guys. You're kind, traveler, the beggar says. He feels over the surface of the coin, then bites down on, Why me? This is a gold piece. You're too generous to a poor sightless beggar. You'll get me killed if anyone knows that I have it. The beggar beams up at you. Look after yourself. Wait, he calls out. One moment, please. He begins to scrabble around, feeling over his body as if looking for holes. Eventually he cries, Ha! And pulls out a copper key, which he holds out to you. What is that? Years ago I lived in Carre, he explains. Carre was my home, and in the city port I watched over prisoners in the jail. Beware the red eyes in Carre, or my fate will befall you, and you'll be here with me, begging for your living. What are the red eyes? Pray you never find out. Listen to me. Carre is wary of strangers, but this key will help you if you be captured by red eyes. Trust old me. As the man talks, you step quickly out of the road as an ox cart whips past you, raising dust. It does not stop. Take the key. Anal key. Anal, anal, anal. You take the key and put it safely into your pack. Thank you, you say, then move on. You follow the path away from the village for half the morning. The walk is easy. It feels as natural as breathing to have the road move beneath your feet. Hard to believe you trained for this journey for so long, now that you are on it. You climb a little, tracing the right side of a group of trees until you meet a fork in the road. You could continue straight on and upwards or turn west a while. 1 for turn west, 2 for straight on. No money for cop. Oh, he is a cop. I forgot about that. I didn't realize. 1 for trees, 2 for straight on. Instantly seeing more 2s. You continue along the path climbing. Your legs feel strong and lean. By the end of this journey, we'll be built like a mountain goat. Ah. The afternoon progresses long and easy. This place you were walking through seems thick with desolation, as if it was long ago abandoned. And then, as if to confirm your thought, you come across 2 enormous stone pillars, listing slightly either side of the road. They form a gate, but the gate is 3 times the height of a man. Look them over. Peering closely, you make out the faded remains of carved characters in the old script, L and K. The remnant of a spell of fortune, perhaps, or of binding for these now fallen stones. Okay, this is important. This is very important that we remember these things, okay? I'm going to write them down because there's a point later that this stuff comes in. Not in part 1, but in part 2 this shit comes in. So there's a spell that starts CA blank, and this is L and K, so it's like L blank K. Like an old spone. Spone. Spell. Spone? It's just like an old spone. It's... I'm casting a spone on you. Beware my wicked spone. Go through. There's nothing for it but to go forwards, through the gate. You step into the shadow of the enormous gate. God. Dude, it is like crazy hard to read for this long. It's like 2.5 hours. It is crazy hard to read for this long. It gets tough. It's weird. The ruins of walls line the path either side, but these are walls built from blocks the size of ox carts. Centuries ago, this must have been a palace of a king 12 feet tall. Now it has been leveled, and the stones stolen for the field walls and foundations of the villages all around. Investigate, or keep climbing. 1 for investigate the ruins. 2 for continue climbing. Have a sip of hug. Hold on, thank you. Oh, that's good, yeah. You take a moment to clamber out over the ruins and off the path until you are surrounded by waist-high grasses. The ground rises and falls sharply around the outlines of houses and buildings. You trace the line of a street wide enough to run 3 carts abreast that leads quickly downhill towards a forest. Once this place was rich and plentiful. What happened here to remove every last trace of these colossal people? Look inside a house. You stop by the edge of a house. This side wall only stands as high as your knees. Grass nods above it. Looking inside, you can make out the edges of the fireplace, the back wall, and an adjoining area. Perhaps a grain store or a bedroom. Search in the grass. You take a few moments to search through the long grasses and find nothing, till your hand closes on a clay pot near one wall. It is the shape of a wine jug, but about 3 times the usual size. Around the neck is a red stain. Wine, or maybe blood. It's impossible to tell. The base of the pot has been smashed away, perhaps by age. Perhaps by someone unhappy with the contents. You leave the pot behind. Follow the street down. You follow the line of the street down the slope of the hill. The further you go from the path, the more overgrown the ruins become until you can barely make out their outlines at all. After a while, you're not following the street at all, but simply holding to the same line. You approach the edge of a thick woodland. Okay. I think we're going to keep going up because that's what everyone wanted to do. The path crosses over a low, broken wall and then rises sharply uphill through a pass. After a while, you see 2 cave mouths, one to the left of the path and another to the right. Okay. This is complicated. Coco Cave scary. Coco Afraid Cave. Okay. There's a left-hand cave, a middle, and right hand. So, let's take it as though we're looking at it straight on, okay? Left hand is 1. Middle is 2. Right hand cave is 3. So, type 1 for left hand cave, 2 for go straight and don't go into the caves, 3 for the one on the right. A lot of 1s. Yeah, I'm seeing more 1s than anything else. Okay, it's 1s. The left-hand cave. The left-hand cave is a little wider at its mouth, but it is also not deep and appears to be empty. Rubble covers the floor along with Barney Rubble, you know, from the cartoon. Rubble covers the floor along with a few items that suggest someone lived here. A huge broken stool, a net with a wide mesh, and a large human-shaped skull the size of a dog. This place was clearly home to a giant. Leave, quickly, before he tells you a riddle. Listen, we have to investigate, right? We have to, right? By the look of the skull, it seems that giant is long gone, so it should be safe to look around. Look at the stool. You pick up the stool. It's made from the lower branches of an ash tree, braced together with joint pins the size of your forearm, and before the stool broke, it could probably have borne the weight of several cattle. But it's broken now and of no use to you, and there's no way you could carry it far. Why would we take it? It's like as big as this room. It's like... It's a car. It looks like a car. No, I'm not going to take it. What even happens if I take it? What does that mean? Take it? It's like bigger than I am. You heft up the stool. Who know? What? It's not in our sack, is it? Giant stool. Why do we... Why is it in our bag? It's bigger than we are. We don't need it. What could... I know everyone is saying, I know stool means shit. We all know it means shit. Look at the skull. Next, you turn your attention to the giant's skull. There's no trace of a flesh remaining on the bone, and the eye sockets are dull and empty. No one has lived in here for a long time. The top of the skull has been knocked about a bit. There's a crack in the top, and most of the teeth are missing. Examine the teeth. Giant's teeth? Dude, we haven't even had... Dude, we are loading up on teeth before we even get the prompt. The game isn't even ready for us to have this many teeth. Pry the teeth loose. I don't even care about other stuff. It wasn't... I thought it was going to be a trap. I thought it was going to be a trap. We got 3 giant's teeth? You guys haven't even seen... Oh my god! We're lousy with teeth. Dude, you guys haven't played the game. You don't understand how powerful this is. Giant's teeth break the game. What is the spell that uses giant teeth? Yob. Teeth % sorcery speedrun. We're doing a teeth build. We are, actually. Look at the net. Finally, you look at the net. The squares are so large that a rabbit or deer would be able to run straight through, but they're small enough that they could catch an animal of about your size. Of course, you'd cut your way out of a trap in such a in a moment. Take the net. Sure, why not? You've seen enough. You turn to leave the cave, but you've almost collapsed under the weight of the stool. Why does it even give us the option to pick it up then? What's even the point of it? The only thing that you get is this flavor text that's like, oh, but you gotta put it down. God, his head. Oh, we can go into the right-hand cave too. Okay, 1 to carry on, 2 for right-hand cave. And 3 if you think you would call your sports drink Brain Spark. You know, and it would call Brain Spark, and it would be able to make your mind better. There's a faint whistling sound in the other cave. The wind, perhaps? Go further in. You creep further. Oh my god! A few steps on, you stumble and fall, and as you do so, the whistling stops. Oh no! It's the whistling of the wind. I hear the whistling of the wind. Coming out of the cave. It really was the giant whistling. Like the giant just doing a whistling song. A giant slowly rubs its eyes and gets to its feet. It hoists up a massive stone club. Okay. So, we could do a couple of different spells here. We actually are... We have a lot of options. Okay? Including by the... Okay. Dude, no. Time for a bunch of... Wait, can we... No, there's no G. I wanted to summon a goblin just to see it get smashed. Okay. Make yourself big. That is an option. So, we can be big. We can summon a... It can cause clumsiness. That lets us escape. Illusion of treasure. I don't know that the giant would care. That doesn't do anything. Okay. So, what is W? It's nothing. Okay, so our options are basically... I'm not even going to consider, like, disarming him. We're going to fight him, okay? We're fighting the giant, but here's the question. Do we make ourself big and do a kaiju fight? Or do we summon a goblin? Or, sorry, we summon a giant and make the giants fight, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of opinions in chat, okay? Press 1 to make us big and fight. Press 2 to do a stand battle where the two giants are fighting each other. A lot more votes for make ourselves big. A lot more votes for make ourselves big. Your summon would be happy with it. So the summoned creatures that you summon have to do what you say. So it would definitely be good. But, okay. You cast the spell and wait. Slowly the ground moves away from you. You are growing larger. The hill giant watches in dumb disbelief as you grow to match his size. Okay, but he's still way stronger than us. You draw your sword. This is going to be really tough. Yeah, I'm glad that I fucking defended. Jesus Christ. Charge. Yeah, fuck you. Go to fucking hell. 4 damage. His stupid eyes are watching you closely, not wanting to take a risk. I'm gonna do 2. Yo, I just edged him out. Holy shit. This is like really good performance from me, by the way. Fuck, that was bad, but it's okay. I think he's gonna go for a big swing. I gotta defend again. I have to. Okay, that's okay. He raises his club across his body defensively. That means he's gonna defend. Yep. He lifts his club across his body. I think he's gonna defend again. So I'm gonna go 2. Can I tell you? Against a giant, only losing 2 stamina? That's crazy gameplay. I'm really good at this. Can you tell that I don't stream a lot of video games? Do a lot of video game streamers usually look directly at chat and say, I'm really good at this? Okay. Teeth. I wonder if I could actually... Am I going to get more teeth? Okay. Examine the body. The giant is quite dead. His eyes stare open and his mouth is wide, mid-roar, showing his teeth. Do something, mouth. Why he's cut out his tongue? What the fuck? Pry loose his teeth. I think that's 2 more teeth. I think it's two more teeth? Holy shit! This is... I'm gonna tell you something. My first playthrough of Sorcery, you know how many giant's teeth I got? 0. I got 0 giant's teeth the first time that I played. They're really rare. Okay. Search the body. Gold? 8 gold pieces? Dude, this is so fucking sick. We killed it. We did a really good job here. Perhaps he liked them because they were shiny and nothing more. You like them too, so you take them. Search the cave. You explore into the depths of the giant's cave and see what you can find. At the back of the room, you find a large loaf of bread. It's too big to carry, but you could eat it! Dude, we even got the stamina back. It didn't cost us anything. You move on. You hurry out of the shadow of the past. We did not lose a single stamina, and we got a bunch of gold and like 17 teeth. For approaching Dumpus. Approaching Dumpus. Welcome to Dumpus. The path trips and slides down a steep scree slope and then emerges onto a sudden plain, as if the forest had been scooped away by a gigantic hand. A river trickles thinly between short grasses, and by its banks stands a tiny village. Go back for the stool. Peep Dumpus. Respectfully approach. We're going into Dumpus. I'm not even asking. Make big and go get the stool. What the heck is a scree slope? Scree is like gravel. It's like thin gravel. If you've ever gone down like a hill where the dirt is all like loose. Today has been mercifully short and uneventful. I killed a fucking giant. I did like a fucking Pacific Rim battle. A hill? Uneventful. With a decent meal and a night's sleep, your next day will start auspiciously, so you begin the gentle climb down into the village. You follow the path down into the village, passing a sign which declares it to be Dumpus. The streets are thin and narrow, and the buildings have been set close together as if trying to withstand a storm. There's a terrible smell hanging in the air. Dumpus smells bad. Isn't that funny? All in all, it seems an unpleasant place. Okay. Explore Dumpus. Talk to the... I'm not going to ask you guys. We're exploring Dumpus. Halfway along the track, you come across a couple of merchants' huts. You browse for items worth buying with your 10 gold pieces. Your attention is taken by a finely woven skull cap, a finely crafted sword, and a small bag of provisions. Examine the skull cap. You pick up the skull cap and turn it over. Stolen from a priest of Dadulay, the merchant declares with pride. A fine piece of work. 4 gold pieces. You can tell from the feel of the cloth it has no inherent magic, but it might be useful in spells. What spells is it used for? Tell. This one is used for Tell, which is a great spell. It is Read Minds. This one is, just so I'm not proven to be wrong. Where is it? Yep. Read Minds. I didn't even know you could get a skull cap this early. Try it on. You place it on your head, but you feel nothing. Okay, well, you didn't cast the spell, so... But we're gonna buy it. Examine the sword. We could get a sword upgrade. The Tell picture looks like a meme format. No, it looks... This is Chad Soyjack. I wasn't even thinking about it, but it's so Chad Soyjack, it's crazy. Look, the little goblin getting, like, his brain blasted. Clown-to-clown communication. Okay. So, we can just afford the sword. Okay. Let me get votes. Press 1 if you want me to buy the sword. Press 2 to put it back. One buy Dumpus sword. God, a lot of these votes are really split. You guys don't... Hold on. You guys don't trust the Dumpus sword? Maybe you'll want provisions? I got 4 rations. Yeah, I don't need to sleep anywhere. I've got good stamina. Now is the time to press the advantage and upgrade, I think. I'm going to overwrite... I'm just going to buy it. That's enough. I'm just going to buy it. Is there somewhere I can go to sleep? He points you down a side road that leads to an inn. You thank him. Okay. Okay. What if you have to pay a bridge toll? Well, we'll just kill them with our fucking 16 giants. Let's talk to the villagers. That Captain America monster truck just got fucked up. Hold on just a sec. Hold on. I just want to... Just so everyone's not distracted, you know. Just change. I just got, you know, changing the alternate programming up a little bit. That's all. You pass along the main path through the village and pause outside a hut in which several of the disheveled hill dwellers are sitting and eating. They seem deep in discussion about something. I can't do this. Several are shaking their fists in the air. Lifting back the canvas flap, you step inside. The hill dwellers stop talking immediately and look up at you. One gets to his feet and gestures you forward. I bow my head. You nod your head once to the man who returns the gesture. Then one of the others calls something in their native tongue and points at your side to where your sword hangs out below the hem of your cloak. In broken common tongue, the first man croaks, "No weapons." And he indicates a table by the door where you can leave the blade. Okay. They seem deeply concussioned about something. I love to chill with my homies, all of us shaking our fists in the air. Attack them? We could enter with the sword and just get in trouble. Okay. I'm going to look over the table first. There are plenty of other weapons there on the table, so the men appear honest enough. They're not goblins. Thanks for the follow, paper mache balls. I don't like that I have to read it out loud, but it's okay. So, 1, remove my sword. 2, enter with my sword. And just ignore them. And 3, just leave. Because I don't want to deal with it. We just bought this sword. Okay, 1, everyone's saying 1. Remove my sword. You unfasten your sword belt and leave your weapon on the table. The hill dwellers nod to show their appreciation, and then beckon you to sit with them. They then continue their conversation, just as animatedly as before, speaking in a local tongue that you cannot follow. But as they talk, they pour you a drink and provide you with food. They seem quite welcoming. Ask what they're discussing. As you finish eating, you catch the eye of one of the older men and ask slowly in the common tongue, "What is it you men are discussing so heatedly?" The man nods back to you. "Christatanti," he says, "arming the goblins." Tell them you've been there. I have been to Christatanti. The men nod, but do not seem surprised. Slowly you piece together the story. The group seem quite sure that a horde of goblins are planning an attack on Christatanti, which is apparently one of the wealthier spots in the hills. They're discussing whether or not it would be worth helping the village to defend itself, which might mean they are offered some kind of reward. Wait a while, just decide later. They frown at you. "What does waiting do?" Better to understand your enemy than rush in. Once you understand how the goblins are fighting, you will be better placed to defeat them. The men nod, swayed by your ruthless logic. And what you need to do is wait. Wait for the goblins. So that then you can go in and kill all the goblins. Whoa! Okay, I don't like that fart timing. That made me annoyed. That as soon as I went, ooh, like a fucking gorilla, it farted. I don't like that. Fuck. Like Joey trying to cover it up. Coco strong beast, Coco intelligent, prudent. We are the ape. Your spirit is the ape, a strong beast, intelligent and prudent, who takes great pride in acting faithfully to be depended upon. That's a good spirit to have. The ape is a wonderful spirit. I love the ape. "And you? How do you fight?" I will help those who need it. The men nod. "Let the goblins attack tonight," they cheer. "We will use your strength." The evening draws to a close. The men thank you for your counsel and leave, one by one. We're not going to an inn. We have 0 gold. With the sun setting at the horizon, you head out of Dumpus. Close by the village, you find a small patch of trees to offer some shelter. The ancient giant gate is just within view, looming over everything in sight, and from here you can see another village atop a mountain to the west. But not for today. Make camp. You walk on until you pass a suitable spot in the woods to make your camp, a crack between 2 large upright stones, with a dirt clearing behind it. You throw your possessions through and then squeeze in after them. There's enough space to stretch out fully. You should have a peaceful night here. We don't need to eat, we just ate. Yeah, we just ate like 20 minutes ago. You settle down with your head on your pack to rest. You manage an hour's sleep and then wake. Something is pacing outside your hiding place. Peer out. You creep to the edge of your little enclosure and peer out. A werewolf is pacing the path outside your den, sniffing at the ground. It hears your breathing and its eyes snap to look at you immediately. Cast a spell. Yob gob. Big gob. Gum. We don't have that. Law. We could do that. We can make ourselves big. That's not good. This is a bad idea. We're like stuck. We're like in between 2 rocks. If we try to make ourselves big, we're just gonna like smash our spine. Like, no, we're gonna like crush our own skeleton. We're not being big. That's a bad idea. But our only two options are to grow or to control unintelligent creatures. This is our playthrough. All right, press 1 to do big. Press 2 to not do big. Ah, it looks like some reason is winning out in chat. Looks like I'm seeing a lot more 2s than 1s. Bias? Well, it's all informal, okay? Because we can't run a poll for every single decision. Listen, it's going to be really funny if I do it, so I have to do it. It's really funny. We're in a really good position. I can afford it. It's going to be funny, okay? Grow in size. You cast the spell growing to 2 or 3 times your own size. In the tight space between the rocks, you are suddenly unable to fit, and you feel the rocks crushing in on your bones. But the magic doesn't stop. The werewolf watches with bemusement as your body twists and squashes trying to fit into the narrow gap, but it licks its chops once it realizes the trouble you're in and the size of the meal it's about to have. What's my fate? You have been crushed to death and eaten. Yeah, listen, you have to rewind. Yeah. Outside Dumpus. Yep. Rewind. Sleep. Peer out. Okay. Spell of Feed Werewolf. Is that good? I'm not going to do big again. Wait to see what it does. You wait to see if the monster will attack, but it doesn't. It knows it has you cornered. It seems quite happy to wait. You will have to come out of your hole eventually. Cast a spell. Big might work this time. Okay. Well, we really can only do big or law. Yeah, those are our only options. Cast a medium spell. Just makes you the same size you are. I want to cast Gob. I don't have the option. I'm going to keep waiting. I mean, fuck you. You decide to wait it out. It is a werewolf, after all. Well, the full moon won't last forever, and for now it seems like you are safe in your narrow enclosure where the creature cannot get to you. The stalemate lasts for an hour or so, and then the creature gives up and pads away into the forest. Well, okay.
Let's move this over.
Let's move this over here. I can't believe that was the right call. It's cool. Can I be honest? It is cool for the right answer to not be doing anything. It is cool. Is that the real note? A memory of a time I tried so hard. Hey, how are the Goaty people doing? Happy Sorcery Sunday. And it is Sorcery Sunday. It is Sorcery Sunday, and happy Sorcery Sunday to you and yours. Happy Sorcery Sunday to you and yours. Goldie, I hope you had a good stream. We're in the middle of sorcery. Oh, the werewolf just walked away. Walked away. Sleep. You dream strange dreams. So we're playing this game. It's like a Basically, if you have any questions, let me know. But basically, it's like a choose your own adventure book, but a game. You know, it's fun. It's really, really cool. The writing is incredible. The art's great. It's really good. I really like the game. It's Sorcery Sunday? You dream strange dreams as you sleep. It seems as though you wander through doors and hallways built 10, 20 times your height. You're an insect, and the hills over which you walk are the follicles of hair on the shaved chin of a giant. Storms of hot, fetid breath seem to sweep across you, threatening to blow you down into hell. Overhead, you fancy you hear the flap of giant wings. The birdmen came for the crown. Perhaps before this journey is finished, they will come for you. But that was my dream. I just had a dream. You. I'm starting to remember. I'm starting to know Moaning Car by heart. You know. You wake early, gather your belongings, and then set off once more along the trail. After another hour or so, the way branches. with one path heading up into the hills, and the other turning downhill and along one side of a barren, stony ridge. Is that a village you can make out on top of the hill? Seems a lonely place for it. Okay, downhill or uphill? Downhill or uphill? Press 1 to go down. Press 2 to go up. And press 3 if you're really feeling kind of thirsty right now. Everyone is saying 2. Overwhelmingly 2. The gentle upward slope becomes a steep climb, and you are forced to rest several times. So far, you have been walking through the foothills. Now the journey will become more serious. Excuse me. When finally you reach the summit and can look out over the low plateau you have crested, you see the path runs through a small settlement of crudely fashioned huts. Incredible art. Really good. Real life fart redeem. It wasn't fart. I burped. I farted. I burped. I didn't fart. There are villagers out in the street talking and working. It seems a happy, bustling place. Yeah, it looks really happy and bustling. Looks they're having a fucking blast. Watch for a while longer. You stay at your vantage point and watch a little while longer to see if things change. After a while, you begin to notice something strange about the way the people in the village are moving. First, you notice one is limping, then another. Then you realize they are all shuffling as they move. Some use sticks. One is even crawling. Watch more. You stay hidden and watch for longer. After a while, you realize that whatever is happening in the village, it is desperate. There is no laughter, no joy. What the fuck is this? You just said it was a happy, bustling place. There's no laughter, no joy. There is no trade or commerce. The women do not walk about and the men do not watch them. It is like a prison camp. This is like my family dinner. Now that woke is happening, when I have to sit with my daughter. She's woke. Okay. Press 1 to stay away from this place. Press 2 to go and visit these people. Joe Brandon's America. More 2s than 1s. More 2s than 1s. Go and visit these people. I have no clue why. These are people in need of a savior. You may not be that man, but you can try. You approach, arms open to show that you are not a threat, but the message is not understood. The villagers see you and panic. They begin to scurry inside their huts as if you were an army and not a lone traveler. Their bodies are thin and malnourished, and as they disappear through their doors, you notice some are missing limbs. Knock at the door. There's no reply. Okay. Okay. Press 1 to leave, 2 to just walk inside of a hut, and 3 to go to a different hut. Gob. Okay. These sound like goon huts. Seeing 3s. You approach the next hut. From inside you hear the murmur of voices, so you enter. The hovel is tiny and poor, with no furnishing of any kind. A small fire burns in the middle of the floor, and by the far wall, a family of 3 cowers from you. The woman lifts a shaking hand as if to hold you back. Cast a spell. Jig. Jig. I would like to read her mind, but I don't think tell is an option here. Rock. Turn to stone. Okay. Gak. This would be really funny if I could do this one. This is cause fear. Just evil. You just go in, they're already scared of you. Why would they're already scared? You just turn into like a demon. Oh, I'm in your fucking house. I'm in your fucking house. Sorry. Cause. I forgot this was what this was called. Cause stupidity. No, I don't want to do that. It will be an option, but they're like, okay, hold on. It's an option. What else do we have? Nif? No, we don't have what that takes. Heal disease. Requires a medicinal potion, which we have. We do have a Blimberry potion. And then we have Foff, which is create a force field. Okay. So, I'm gonna... Let's hold out a hand of friendship. Okay. Press 1 for heal. Press 2 for dim. Press 1 for dock and 2 for dim. It does consume the potion. Okay, a lot of... listen, everyone, when it comes down to it, we all want to do the right thing. Heal disease. Cast. You pour the blimberry juice out into your palm and cast your spell across it. Then you cast the liquid onto the terrified villagers. At first, the potion seems to burn them, but then you realize it is the peeling skin, boils, and warts that are burning away. The man is shivering as though he's been cold for days, and through shattering teeth, he declares, "You have cured us! We have suffered the plague!" The plague? The what? The plague, so that is what afflicts this village? The man nods. We are no village, in truth. A few of us were cast out of Biratanti, a few from Dumpus, a few from other places. They forced us here with flaming torches to live or die. He looks at his wife, who's whipping. Most do not live. He finishes. You must leave now, because he's just gonna. They're gonna catch the plague again. Get out. You must leave now quickly. The woman is looking at her hands. Her skin is soft once more and richly brown. But we are well. We are blessed. The magic will wear off in a few hours. You must leave before then, or you will become ill once more. They do not hesitate. Taking nothing, they race back along the path towards Dumpus. You head quickly the other way. From across the plateau, you see the man pause and shout something to you. Beware the Black Lotus. Then he is gone. The path beyond the village heads downhill once more between thick trees, before turning into a narrow goat track that crosses a rough peak. From the summit, you get a wide view. Look around. Ahead, down a steep slope, the next village is sprawled out before you, and even from here, you can catch the sound of merry voices and shouting from the streets. Must be a carnival. Really hope we didn't get sick. You can get sick there, and it's instant. It does not take time to kick in. You are immediately covered in boils if you catch the plague. It's like a magical plague. It's disgusting. Looking right, you hear a roaring noise, and you can just make out a beautiful, majestic waterfall plunging from a cliff into a great rock bowl. You watch for a few minutes, marveling at how clear the water seems. Then, it's time to move on. You follow the track down a steep decline. So we good? We are good. We don't have the plague. Because you guys picked the right option. Some way down the hill, you stop for a rest and sit on a boulder to survey what lies ahead. The path leads downwards, and at its foot, cradled between three peaks, is a village. Quite a large one at that. Behind you, the sun is falling rapidly into the hills. It will be night soon. Approach the village. The village looks like a good place to stop. You hop down from the boulder and make your way forward, when an overhanging branch touches your face, and you hear a lively chirping. Freeze! You freeze. Hovering by your shoulder is a small creature the size of a bird. It's childlike but very thin with green skin, and it flits around you on transparent wings. It seems friendly enough. It even lands on your shoulder, its tiny clawed toes pinching slightly. Okay. 1 through 4. Talk to it, shake it loose, cast a spell, carry on, it's no threat. Be its friend. Gob. Everyone's saying Gob. It's Stefan. Hold on. What spells can we cast here? I thought we could throw a fireball at it. Wall. Create an invisible wall. No, not that. Create a shield. I don't know what the hell. Make 6 of me. Cause depression. Should just be the name of the stream. This should just be the name of my stream. Sap. Why would I just like, it's just a little creature. Why would I immediately be like, let's make it depressed. Okay. Let's talk to it, okay? Let's talk to it. Greetings, little creature. And hello to you, the creature replies, chirping. My name is Jan. Look at his little disgusting ass. It is Stefan. It actually is. I thought you guys were joking, but it actually is. What are you? The creature does a backflip and gives a low bow. I'm a mini-mite. Pleased to meet you. It reaches out a tiny hand and shakes your earlobe. What do you want with me? See that village? The creature replies. Last time I tried to go through, they told me I wasn't welcome, so I wouldn't mind some protection. The creature starts hopping up and down. Come on. Let's get going, can't we? Where I'm going is dangerous. You might be killed traveling with me. The creature shrugs. I've got small wings. Can't get very far on my own. Okay. What can you tell me about the village? Is it safe? It's Biratanti, and it's very safe. It's the largest village in the whole of the Shematanti Hills. Every traveler who comes this way spends at least one night there, so it's a little bit expensive, especially for mini-mites, but pleasant enough. The creature flits to your other shoulder once more. You're not in any hurry, are you? Do you want to sleep out in the rough? Okay. 1, to tell him to fuck off. 2, to he's cool. Everyone's like, fuck off. Everyone thinks he should fuck off. Yep. I'm not going anywhere until you've gone. Well, I'm sure you'll change your mind eventually. Mini-mites get very attached to their owners, you see, and I'm quite comfortable. Stay here or go on, well, that's up to you. Swat it away. You try to swat the creature away, but it's too fast for you. I'll be quiet, Jan promises. You won't even remember that I'm here. It doesn't seem likely, but equally, you seem to have no choice. You descend into the bowl of the valley. The hills on either side are toweringly tall and throw the village into deep shadow. It would seem a very gloomy, threatening place, but from the streets come the distant sound of laughter and merriment. Okay. Let's enter the town. I think giving him that voice is impacting chat's opinion of him. I can do a different voice. Hey, did I make it on time? Oh god, I'm so tempted to just hit end stream. I'm so tempted to just hit end stream. Do people... Hold on. Is it a good voice? This is a character that keeps coming back. Is it okay to do that voice? Let me know if it's, like, insanely annoying. Because if it's an awful voice, I'm going to have to do it a lot. Okay. Good. Oh, kill it then. I think it's decent. I think it's good for his character, too. I think it fits. Yeah. It's a normal Canadian accent. Okay, so I did just see the time. Now, this isn't... Is this rude? Listen. It has been 3 hours. And I got to stream tomorrow. I got a very busy week. I don't want to burn myself out early. More, I could keep playing this game forever. But... You know, there's a Sunday every week. There's a Sunday every week. So we'll see. I'm gonna check. I don't have the view counter up or anything like that. I've really enjoyed it. I'm trying to end the fucking show. I can't end the show if you're making me do. Yes. That's all I wanted to see. Fuck your sorcery. Don't fuck my sorcery. It's a good game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, actually. But I want to keep myself, you know, not burned out. Because it's going to be a long week. Tomorrow, reality show night, I'm going to be searching down... I'm going to be hunting for more Date My Mom episodes. Join the Discord. Yeah, actually join the Discord if you haven't. It's a great place to hang out. Best place to see when new streams are happening. Stream announcements. What events I have coming up. Things like that. Will there be any Raisin news? Shut up. Anyway. It's going to be a good show tomorrow. Because it'll be like a reality show focused thing. Wednesday, I'll be on the Go Off King stream. Looking at how to be cool at parties. Friday, Freak Fuck Friday, classic React shit. And it's going to be a good one because it'll be like very condensed this week. And then Saturday is Fucked Up Jeopardy 3, which I put a lot of work into. And I, like, just yesterday I confirmed all of the questions. I have some editing to do, but it's basically in place. And I'm very excited for it. So, looking very forward to it. That's about it. I had a lot of fun, and I hope that I can... Fucked Up Jeopardy 3 is Saturday, yes. It is Saturday. Fucked Up Jeopardy 3 is Saturday. Guest list, it's going to be me as the host, Jesse Farrar, Stefan Heck, Pat Gill, a.k.a. Pizza Suplex, and Tom Walker. So, gonna be good. Gonna be very, very good. Great line. It's a very... yeah, that's... And there he is. The man himself. Man alive. Jeff is free. He keeps begging to be on the show. I keep trying to get him off the show. He keeps begging to be on the show. Anyway. Really good show today. I hope that I can keep making time to do more shows like this that are different. I like the variety. But I'm really excited for tomorrow's show also. It's going to be a really good week. It's going to be a really good week in the Deadblossomjesse sphere. And it's off to a strong start. Thanks for being so cool today, guys. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fucking fun, and I can't wait to do it next week. It's actually like, I'm like, can I fit in another one before next Sunday? But I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good and not do it until next Sunday. Okay. So look forward to the next one. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be on the Discord if you need me. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone. Love you.